fighting evil with all our might. When the battle calls our name, we'll rise up and play the game. Forge the Uru strong and bold, hero stories to be told. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies fall as we stand tall. Uru warriors, heed the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Uru warriors, strong and true, together we'll see it through. Standing tall despite how much you fall. Skill issues haunt us, but we answer the call. Climbing ranks with dreams so bright, only to slide back down each night. In the realm of Uru where we stay, mastering the art of losing our way. We fight with all our Uru might, yet end up back where we started the fight. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies laugh as we rise and stall. Uru warriors, heed the call. In this realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. We defend with all as we fall and true. Together we'll see it through the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Accept our trash as we fall and rise. Uru warriors reaching for the skies. Oh, embrace the chaos, the thrill of the chase. Skill issues abound in this endless race. Back to the bottom where we belong. The tilt is real and claims the strong. We are
Yo, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. You made it. We made it. I figured we'd get here one day, but it's one of those things that's always out there and you can't really imagine ever being here. But we did it. Thank you all so much. Welcome to the 1,000 subscriber series that we've got going on. We're going to be doing a planning session today. You're going to get a little bit into the mind of truth, what I think I want to do for this series. We've got some plans already written down. We did it as members, and if you're not a member, well, why not? You should be. Although I've been slacking a bit on content, so maybe it is on me. Just kidding. Love you all. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? Curb Bros coming in first on a big day. I'd hit the applause for you, but I can't because I'm deafened, so let me undeafen and get my man Curd some applause. Let's go. Coming in first. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing, Curd. All right, Zemo coming in, my man. Thank you so much. Coming in second. Geraldo, boyo. Yeah, he's playing piano right now, so it's not quite time for the boyo. And we're not opening anything today, so you know how it goes. There, of course, we have Puppy, who, by the way, is on call. He's just muted right now, already abusing his mod privileges. Coming in with the deleted message. Nicely done, sir. This is why we don't give him power, and yet, what have I done? What have I done? I bear this responsibility. Good afternoon to you, good sir. And speaking of good sirs, what's up, Miz? Good to see you.
Hello. How are you
Good
doing?
day. What's up, Chris Gonzalez? What's up, Andy B? Good to see you. Thank you very much, CG. I appreciate that. Zemo, my man, thank you. Hoop, what's poppin', my man? Good to see you. What's up, Snakey? Coming in. My first member, by the way. First one. Appreciate you, Snake. Setting the tone. Yeah, thank you, Curd. Thank you, Andy. What's up, Sans? Good morning to you, good sir. Dude, Laser coming in with the 20th first. Cheers to you. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, thank you all. Thank you all. Yeah, so we're going to yap a bit. We got Puppy here. He was integral in that initial time. This is going to be a little bit more chill. You're going to see a little bit of the mic today, probably. We're going to lean back a bit. There's going to be some yapping going on. I'm going to play a little bit of raids. I'm going to get my tokens in the victory track. And look at Ace, in fact. Wait. Actually, is he sending me? No, we don't want to do any GC stuff. I'm going to forfeit if I accepted it. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of that. We'll buy some time. Egg should be joining us. We're going to get some of the brain trust together. And then we're going to show you the plan. What's up, Twist? Good to see you. What's up, Sahan? Yo, Andy Beckett, my man. Cheers to you, good sir. Coming up early, refreshing that green name. My man. Thank you so much for the love and support, and enjoy those sweet emotes. And of course,
So I will say,
access to the first
sounds
stream.
it sounds like you said that I abused power, but it was just to Kaus. So was it really a bad thing?
Well, any improper exertion of power. Thank you very much, Snake. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you coming back through. Re-upping that green name. I hope you enjoy some of the things we've done since you left. Again, I highly recommend the planning stream, though you're going to get some of that here. But also the tinfoil hat stream, which we really need to do again. It's time to break out the conspiracies 2.0. Because I'm telling you, I've never been more convinced of some of the conspiratorial things going on in the world than I am right now, today. Don't even get me started on 1% rigged. Don't even get me started on 1% rigged. Doing okay? Got 7-star still? Congratulations. Congratulations, good sir. Yes, hopefully Kaus is still... What's up, Roz, by the way, in case I missed you? I don't think I did, but just in case. Sahan, my man. Yes, Puppy. It is true. It's a true fact seen on this channel that any improper abuse of power is indeed improper, regardless of who it's aimed at, even if it is indeed only Kaus. Just kidding, Kaus. I love you, bro.
Yeah, that's my bad. I totally won't do it again because I totally have never done it before.
Let's look back through history. Every group of people shouldn't be wronged, even when they're the group in power who have wronged others, and then they lose power. We shouldn't just be going to enact vengeance. It's not the path. This is not the way.
Misery, you said that I have left you on red, but you've also tagged me over 20 times in the past 24 hours.
That is actually inconsequential also. The people need you, Puppy.
I pinged you. I pinged you again. I pinged...
You pinged both officers, which is me, 8 times.
Yeah?
Yep. 8 at minimum. I've been refreshing and removing notifications all day.
No, not 8 times.
At least 8. At a bare minimum.
You said in the last 24 hours. I'm looking at everything that says yesterday at some point, and I have not pinged. Wait, let me start.
He said as he revisited the evidence.
Think about it now.
Let me start counting the defense, but that might change some things.
Yeah.
Come on.
A little bit.
Come on. I hate this fight. It is really my most despised fight in raids.
This is why I use Purgatory.
Okay. Listen to this guy just with his casual, typical puppy flex.
Hey, everybody slandered
Purgatory.
Purgatory, and now everyone's just so sad they don't have her.
Just Purgatory.
Oh God, who let this guy in here?
Oh, what's up, Kaus? He's come to get his recompense.
How are you doing?
I feel like I haven't joined a VC with you in a while.
It has been a minute. Oh no. Oh no.
It hasn't been
Kaus
long enough for
distracted
me,
me.
really.
Shut up, puppy. I didn't join for you.
That's crazy.
So, you finally managed to dupe your Kush? Bro, that's a great dupe. Let's go.
What?
Get it.
I can
mean,
just
maybe
share my
not the
screen
best
and
meta
watch
for
more
it,
TikTok
but
cast.
That's okay. We don't
it's a
have
great
to.
dupe. Kabam did not go to the moon. It's a nice one. That is a conspiracy indeed.
Could you still please answer the final?
I don't know what you asked me, Misery. I've been ignoring it. I didn't leave you on red. I left you on ignore.
Yo, what's up, Dreadler? Good to
the-
see you, my man. Thank
the
you.
officer
Appreciate
chat
that.
one. I'll ping you in there just so that you see what I'm talking.
No, don't ping me. Ask. Fine, I'll check.
Misery wins anyway.
Yes, he
He
is.
can count to 15.
You got
This fight will be
recommendation by
fine.
SG,
Yeah, it'll be
right?
good.
Yeah.
Ironheart's actually.
Yeah, she's
So we
very
were
good.
bringing her in as a test to see how she would do,
That's excellent.
and she's done great.
one funny thing that happens to me sometimes is when I wake up, forget how to type. I'll be typing in the password
See?
to my phone,
We maxed it.
and
Oh, only took 2.5 minutes longer than Purgatory.
Yeah. Okay, we got it. We know Purgatory's great for raids. Then there's the rest of us saps who don't have that. All right, we got the duped
What,
Kush.
you don't have a 6-star Purgatory?
I've spoken to Kabam Armstrong myself. Imagine ranking a 6-star. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Confirmed it face
Surely
to face.
there's enough
I think
chance.
that's not true, Sans. The bazooka gun. I need more members, Snake, before I can do more emotes. Realized that unfortunately my roster is not as strong as I thought and my patience is thin. I now have 2 rank 4 7-stars. Hey, congratulations, man. Let's go. Yeah, EQ is going to do that to you. EQ is going to make life very painful because it requires some depth for sure. Hey, look at this guy. Man, now I have to applaud him too. Puppy coming in with the green name. Oh, my goodness. He's making it really hard for me to condemn his continued abuse of power.
So you're saying bribing works? That's what I'm hearing.
What I'm saying is I'm acknowledging that you're bribing me, but still going to continue to condemn your misuse of power. I am. We move. That's right, baby. We move. I didn't test her in solo raids. Sans, I did not. Oh my gosh, look at this. Holy smokes. Puppy coming in with a massive W. Let's get him 10 more exclamation points on the list. Like the boss that he is. While I still condemn him misusing mod powers. Because we don't sell out here. We're not doing it. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause for our headliner of the day so far. Puppy Power. Congratulations, CG, Egg My Man, Gudra, Trill, Zemo, Foes, Rajat, YT, Interceptor himself, Dooley Ray, that lurker, and Ice Tway, who I know is being missed by Abdo. He was calling you out last night by name. 100% that's how misuse of power works. Pay the right people to look the other way. Well, Sans, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Now, I'm not going to do anything about it because of all the channels where we're going to allow people to misuse power in every direction and call it out, by the way. You'll notice Kaos is on the call so he can man-to-man give Puppy the business live on YouTube. What he chooses to do with that power that we've enabled him, I don't know. I don't know.
He chooses to place Kushala on defense and get 2-0'd.
Oof. Oof.
That's not the flex you think it is, because if I'm placing undue 3 Kushala on defense, that means something went wrong in my draft.
Means it's a skill issue. What are you talking about?
Hey,
if
what's
your
up,
draft is that
Nitro?
bad, that's an aspect of skill.
Only a
I thought you were
standard mod.
C4
You
last
are
season.
indeed only a standard mod on this channel. There's only one super mod. And
It's
she
me.
doesn't want any competition.
It's me.
Who actually is the supermod? I know
My-
for a
my
fact
wife.
It's not me. Oh,
It's me.
Who is also not my wife. It's true. We can say it here first. Puppy is not indeed my wife.
How do you feel about the new tactic? Have you
Irrelevant.
done any off-season alliance for?
I've definitely played
Well,
some.
you-
I don't know that it is as irrelevant as you're saying it is, Puppy, but I will say, while it does require, and why I'm going to say it's a little bit more effectual than I anticipated it being, it requires a shift in play style for some champs that I didn't foresee,
like
but-
heavies.
like the heavies, right? And so specifically what I'm thinking about is Viv, right? Viv's play style,
Yes.
you build a special 2, you build a special 1, you do the thing. It's definitely required a shift in how I play her. At the same time, once you get that worked out, it's obviously not a big deal. And I, for instance, took 47 gene today, minimally boosted just because I had stuff expiring. And with 40 percenters, and I lost like 1% health. So,
Viv versus Zola. You aware
You
of
wouldn't
how
need
that
to
matchup
throw.
works?
I mean, you wouldn't need to throw heavies for the endurance against Zola. You would just throw them for regular. It's weird. The tactic is weird for a specific subset of champs that would be good otherwise. You know, like I think this isn't real. Like I know people don't really use him like that, but I don't really think this is a meta for Patriot. Like even though he's probably a good tactic attacker for a lot of these champs, because his playstyle doesn't really involve heavies at all. Like holding them, yeah, but actually using them, not really.
Is the reversal hit count as a heavy, or is it its own thing?
I actually don't know, but I also don't see the value to him over Lumitrix or Shang-Chi in pretty much any matchup.
There was a lot of talking out of the Planners chat, like, oh yeah, let's do Yelena, let's do this, and I'm just like, you know, there's essentially no reason to do Yelena when I just feel like all of the tactic champs are, not all of them obviously, but
Let's go.
just better options.
We're gonna get this champ down, then we'll play some BGs. All right, who do we got? Oh, let's go, bro. Chat's popping.
Ruth, did you
Nitro,
see
by the way,
what
you're welcome on
happened
call when you
against
can pop in
Penta
here. But yeah, only one ultra premium. Read my message above, please, between puppies member messages. That's Zemo.
there?
I don't
Did you
know
see what
why
happened against that gentle there?
he did it. What do you mean? Who did what? Oh, Sherban's used a 2-star perks and raids. He told he did because he was bored and he wanted a challenge. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. I mean, that sounds like something Sherban's would do.
I'll
Did
record your
he-
stream.
Did he break the damage
was-
cap? That's the question.
That was a bug for sure. That just happened.
With what?
What happened?
Oh,
yeah,
you're doing your
gentle.
thing. What's up, Alden? Good to see you. What's up, Joey? Greetings from my hotel room in BFE, Maryland. My man. Good to see you. Best tactician options for raids. We'll take a look after this, Sahan. Let me get this down and we'll look at some options for you. Afo and I were working through this earlier, and I don't remember what we came up with. So, is Purgatory
If you want to
Tactician?
check out the Discord chat real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm not really sure what's happening here, but he just decided to attack during your special.
What happened? So I can tell you what happened.
Oh,
If you watch it, I'm throwing my special and the grits up. I saw this happening. The grits up and it goes away while he's in the middle of the special attack. So I think
but he's
like,
still
my hits were hitting him, but he was unstoppable and like was able to react. But to that point, yeah, I mean, it would be nice if he could.
Well, that
do
specific one, it was just hit stun. Like I know the grip fell off, but I don't. That still shouldn't have been possible in the specific.
That's fair.
I said.
I don't disagree with that. Okay, so Sahan, let me make a note. We'll take a look at some raids options for you momentarily.
I
And
have
that's
a question
tactician.
for you,
What is
Bundy.
Purgatory again?
Who works for
Purgatory's
15
12.
who works for 15 Lumitrix? 15
I don't know. This
Void.
isn't a war conversation chat, so you're at the wrong spot. I don't know that anyone knows
Probably-
who
I
works
think
for that.
he's just gonna complain about it.
You need
Yes,
to buy
I
him a
will,
drink.
because you pinged me.
What's
You
up,
pinged me
Sam? That's a good one. Well
Too many
played, bro. Well
times in
played.
one day.
Sahil, Titania, Luke. Okay, yeah. Those would be good options. Zemo's definitely got you some. Viv. Viv is nice. I love me some Viv. I just thought about how in the first run of new EQ, nobody was trolling get good skill issues because everyone was getting smacked. Yeah, it was for real. It's EQ sucks. Let's be real. What's up, Frodo? My man, good to see you. Coming in from the north part of where you used to live, as opposed to further south or in the middle. Let's go.
Who works for it though, please?
Just read this. Isn't a chat for this.
Killing
What's
these fellas.
happening? What did I walk
Destacian
into?
Rintra by myself today.
We're-
Nicely done. Nefaria. Yeah, we have someone bringing in Nefaria. What's up, Slags? Good to see you. Nitro says, what do Puppy and a Golem have in common? I think I know what the answer is going to be here, but I'm curious. I need a drum roll.
Both
Both
big
running
and
in
muscular,
Missouri.
and big, muscular, cool.
Versus Assault.
strong
Solid Delane
body.
Boss. I can just keep talking over Puppy because, it's his typical full of himself speech, which is definitely not where Nitro's going. And
Oh,
he
I
said
thought you
muscular,
meant
which I
so-
know is just not true. So,
Yeah.
Some like Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I have to do the side quest that I'm a bit worried. It's a little rough. It's not that bad. Not as bad as it's not great. What's up, Anthem? Good to see you, my man. What's good? Hope you're doing well. They're both soulless.
Well, actually, in some iterations of golems, they use souls to bind them to the golems, so technically they can have souls.
Ooh, look at this
Shut up,
man
Ginger.
countering from the mythos. Let's go.
What the hell?
All right, let's get some raids done.
Yeah,
Keep
wait,
yapping.
Dude, I didn't
Okay.
even get the joke. I'm so
Misery.
stupid.
I'm gonna give you
I hate you.
3 minutes right now as I do this war fight, or sorry, do this raids fight to talk war. You have 5 minutes. Then you're done.
All right.
What?
If you want an answer to that, Misery, what we've been looking at is Mantis. We've looked at Mantis a little bit for that specific fight. I think she'll work.
Okay.
Lumatrix.
Lumatrix doesn't really work there.
I've
of
done it before. It does work. You just have to get his like 75%
Yeah, but-
endurance before your first knockdown and you're chilling.
No, it's not about that. It's about the debuffs being applied. You don't stop the rage debuffs because of the new tactic. It can work. It's just not.
I mean, with
As
the
so.
tactic, doesn't your endurance get like over 100% potency at that point?
I haven't tested it since they fixed that bug, but we've also been really looking at Blade as our main thing for that.
I believe it.
Bro, I'm gonna wind up ranking up Blade, aren't I? That's where we're going.
Yeah.
So, would you say
Ah.
placement?
Would I say what?
That void placement is good.
Yes.
Good. He's a good
Looks like
boss.
you're having a good time with Ironheart there, Truth.
Yeah, it was a good call when we were working our way through that earlier. Oh, that's stupid block damage. It was a good call.
Ironheart's
He's done
absolutely
well.
a champ
The
that I
damage
will-
is nice. As long as he's, semi-reasonably cooperative, goes well.
I'm 100% taking this champ to rank 4 at some point in time. I just don't know when. There's so many techs
that?
that are really good.
Oh,
Ironheart.
oh you took her to rank
Knocking
3
tactic
early, right?
definitely
You never
throws
took her
a
to rank 4?
wrench.
I'm
Ironheart's
surprised
not
by
rank
that.
4. I was one of the first to rank 3 her, though.
Yeah, okay.
Who's good
So
on
back when
boss
you were a
fight?
believer.
Oh, yeah. Back when I was a believer.
Back when you were a believer.
Because I didn't help popularize her at all. No, not at all.
No, of course not.
Not in the slightest.
You did. No one knows who you are.
Everybody knows you so well, Kaus.
That is
Oh, you
not
mean
what I
cows?
said.
Of course we know cows.
No, I don't mean Kaus.
You talking about the free-to-play BG's goat?
Yeah,
That guy?
alright. All right.
I've heard of that guy. I'm familiar with cows.
C4 finisher. I love that guy. Ah. But
Hey, what's up,
probably
Afo
one
man?
final
Good to see you.
question.
I don't think he
Please.
missed the joke, Nitro. I think he was just
Nitro.
talking beyond the joke because he didn't want to acknowledge his gingerness that doesn't exist.
No, I am not ginger.
I like how he corrected the golem side, but didn't even catch on that we were calling him a ginger.
Not even remotely, by the way.
What is this
not
guy
even for
doing?
a second.
Bro,
did I
look
think
at this
that.
guy disrupting the stream. Imagine what a person. Afo, you better solo that fight.
Are
Oh
you
my
kidding
goodness.
me? Someone hijacked my side. I don't want.
This
I
guy.
want to play raids.
This guy. Can you believe this guy? Friend of the channel. One of the first, if not the single first MCOC person I ever met, or met in person. And here he is disrupting the stream. Dude, it's monstrous. It's
I
monstrous.
didn't even realize raid started today. I don't know why I didn't for the first 30 minutes of this stream, but
Oh, Zeno
I have
says
now
you're a fake
realized that
fan.
raid
is
started.
I think that's basically confirmed. I think he confirmed that himself. He's like,
What's
yeah, I
being
got
confirmed?
65 rank 4s and Ironheart's going to go up eventually.
all right, buddy.
Do it right now or fake fan puppy.
Oh, Vernon,
No,
you had her for a month now.
no,
So she's a really good war champ. She's a great utility champ. And frankly, a much better BG's champ than anyone will give her credit for. But she's
True.
still not a great BG's champ. And so you really got to want to use her. and you'll find places
It's
to
not her
use her.
target, is the thing. Like, she was not targeted at BGs, which is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still serviceable, but she's not going to be like outspeeding Jack. She's not going to be competing with Bastion most of the time. She's not going to be competing against
I don't know.
Solvark most of the time.
Disruptor and play some BGs.
She kind of does
This
compete
guy.
against Bastion in a BG standpoint, if I'm being
I
real.
don't know, Bastion's well,
What's up, TJ? Good to see you. What's up, Hake?
Mm.
My man.
People
One
just
of
don't
the
use her enough for
OGs
you
of
to ever see it.
OGs.
People use Bastion because he's new Titan, and people don't use Ironheart because she's old news by now.
I don't know. You should rank for her. Prove me wrong, puppy.
That would require me to play BGs, and that's really the end of the statement. See, look at this. First guy he matched, rank 4 Sig 140 Ironheart.
And rank 4 Sig 80 Bastion. And rank 4 Sig 168 Stark Spidey.
Take that.
Yeah, but watch. This guy will
Leave
take
that,
Ironheart.
take
I have
that.
faith.
Because you gotta have faith.
can't wait for him to pass an iron
Yeah.
heart every single time she comes up.
Okay.
That's so real.
Like,
That's so real.
Reinhardt and Rich get richer doesn't sound too bad.
Ironheart's pretty good in this.
We'll grab that to
meta, 'cause
start.
you just spam
Who is
SP1s.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who
I
is
am
good with
one
his
short
sword type?
of the square root of 64, so we are close.
Deadpool X-Force is
Interesting.
very
It's
good
an interesting way to put that,
usually, but
CJ.
probably
Interesting way
won't
to put
feel
that.
great against Gentle. Jack is really good. Spiral is usually not that bad, but is probably not recommended for this current set. Blue Cyclops is disgustingly strong, but again, because of the fact that Gentle is there with his Reinforce, I wouldn't recommend him for this set.
What do I want
I
to
don't
use
have the
with Jack?
resources. Yeah, that's fair, Vermin. Oh, I'm sure you
Siphon
did,
Slider.
Afo. I'm sure you did.
Just
Sorry?
use Purgatory.
It's Siphon Slider
Yeah.
if you're using Jack there.
We're just all gonna be perk Vanguard or
Snag
something.
that.
No, literally.
Bro, this draft is
just
weird.
have one person.
Some of us
run
like using other
Purgatory.
characters, puppy.
Wait, I
Dude,
have Purgatory.
Oh,
You're
why
saying
do
you
you
like
using
AQ
other
slash raids?
characters?
I want it
I like
over with
raids.
as
I don't
fast
like
as possible.
AQ. I like raids.
Yeah, I want it over with as fast as possible. I
Oof,
like
this
raids.
is a whack draft,
but-
bro, for sure.
Does not mean I want to do it constantly. I want it all
Gotta be
done in
smart
one
this
day.
last round.
And like it will get done, but you don't have to use like hyper optimal champs all the time. There's a lot of really good options in the pool.
Yeah, but there's Purgatory, and she insta kills everything.
I'm gonna grab
What
this
raid?
because I want to try it.
What role do I want for Purgatory?
I don't think it's prowess ender. I want to say it's DOT boost.
Wait,
Yeah,
for
it's
Purg?
dot boost.
What were we talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, it's dot boost.
What do I do with it? I just go SP3.
Yeah,
What's up,
basically.
Raz? We'll rank one studio.
Oh,
That's
wait,
true, Sans.
no.
Rank one will work.
You
Does
know
Bastion
what?
need dupe for
Rank
Alliance or
is
Hazard
off,
Shift?
but-
I believe he really does. That's right. He wants the dupe for Hazard Shift in AW. Bastion.
Bastion?
Who?
Yes.
Yes.
Sig
Desperately.
1 is fine.
Really?
Sig 1 is fine, but you need that dupe.
No, really, he just wants Sig, like, just generally, because
Well,
it directly impacts his damage.
It
I'm just
does,
saying,
but
for
it's
specifically
the
the
real
war
point being
purposes,
Sig
can
1
make
is
do.
is like a must, and anything more than
Yeah.
that is nice.
Exactly, yeah.
We're gonna do
Like
this. here.
realistically speaking, Sig 1 is what allows him to shut down Hazard Shift, and then the rest of it is just damage.
There you go.
So Sig
Oh,
1
that-
is
that's a
the
good way to put it.
important one.
I don't
a
know
good
if
way
I
to
would
put
have
it.
used Viv there.
I mean, we're just having fun, right?
Yeah, but you could have used Medusa, and that would have been fun too.
I'm saving Medusa for
Alright.
Spider Woman.
Gosh. You know,
Puppy,
it's
I
not
don't
fun?
understand you. You know that? I don't understand because sometimes you're advocating for fun and sometimes you're not, and I don't get it.
Well, I don't really like BGs, so I don't think it's fun regardless.
I'm gonna be so real with you,
Is there a
Ed. He
game
would
you
never
do
say
like other
this,
than War?
What do you
but
like?
Puppy
I like story
is a
content,
secret
and I like endgame
BG's
content.
meta
I like
rat.
all content that's not BGs and AQ.
You like war?
Event quest.
Honestly, Event Quest isn't bad if I only do it every couple months, right? I don't want to do it constantly, but doing it every now and again, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna take up Purgatory. What rank do I need for her to one shot?
I like rank
Uh,
1 7-star.
I don't know if a rank 1 will one-shot, but you definitely will be able to cap with like no charges with pretty much any rarity.
Yeah, might
I-
not one shot, but it's
Wait a minute.
the second SB3 will always. Dude, I don't know, because the SB3 just instantly goes to the damage cap, so there's a chance that it hits for way harder.
I don't have a 7-star. I only have a 6-star.
Messed up. Yeah, it's fine. It's
But
fine.
still, you know.
Okay, we got the
7-star
Bastion question
Doom
squared
right around
away.
Avengers Doomsday. I
I'm gonna
think
have to
that
spend
is
10k
going
just to get the chance
happen,
to rank and
let's
sig them
be
for
real.
BGs. Vernon, that's so real. Just take the long road, bro. Just try to have fun in the game as opposed to trying to sweat in BGs. Sweating in BGs will kill your soul and your mental health. Just ask
bro.
Misery.
Kabam
Unbelievably
deciding,
Oh,
practical.
Michael Shala.
Kabam deciding to release a 7-star Doom around Avengers Doomsday is kind of what I suspect will happen.
When is that?
It's like almost a bit under a year out from now.
I think
So
he'll
I
come
can see that.
sooner than that, but that's
I
me.
don't think he will. Because respect it or not, I mean DLL doesn't want him
Congratulations,
in the game,
Andy
period,
B.
right?
Let's go.
Which I
So-
totally agree with.
Yeah,
I'll say
absolutely.
that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, me too. Doom as a 7-star shouldn't
Number 8
exist.
sitting ready to go, playing
At
with
the same
Doom, throwing
time,
it to
if
help
they
the
were
side.
to release
Great
him, I
option,
think that's
Sans.
the only time to do it. Make him a spend event and release him right when Doomsday comes out.
Yeah, Scream
think there's
Scream's very
more-
good this meta.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's that many cool characters they can realistically sell as chase champions anymore. And I think with Torch being sold, I think the floodgates are more or less open. I'm just, from a BG's perspective, I'm just done with them selling BG's relevant characters. Like, at least if Doom comes to the game, it's more just like, it's not it's something else I have to ban in BG's at least.
Dude, I'm not sure I agree with that. That champ is dumb.
You're welcome to disagree, and I know he'll rip the war map
Probably.
apart. Like I 100% agree that war
Oh,
will
he
be
will.
like
He will be perma-banned in war. No
Yeah.
question.
100%. He'll be up there with
Well,
Onslaught and
you're gonna
Serpent getting. Yeah, he'll be up there with Onslaught and Serpent getting like
No.
rotating blacklisted.
Not what I wanted to do.
I get it.
He is better than Serpent is in war, which says a lot.
Yeah,
wild
like I said,
take.
but I'm just personally done with having like double-digit characters in BGs that I want to ban off my opponents. I'm fed up of it.
Yeah, I don't think Torch opens the floodgates as much as you're saying it. He does, to be honest. I think that there's probably still a few more champs they can do before they really release the floodgates. I think as soon as like one of your real mainstay 6-stars comes out, like Scorpion, Hulkling, CGR, Hercules, Kitty Pride, one of those, right? I think that's when the floodgates really open because
Yeah,
Torch kind of
He's ever coming.
Torch kind of died as a 6-star before the rest of the 6-stars.
I think part of that though as well, at least for 7-star Torch, the reason why he's like been relatively tame, and this is Torch, mind you, but Mystic defense sucks right now, and that's contributing to why Torch seems better than seems more healthy than he actually is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think if Mystic defense was still in anywhere close to the same state that when he was popular, we would be feeling a lot differently about it.
I think everyone used Scorpion over Torch back then, so I don't
did.
fully
I for
agree.
sure did.
Oh,
I think it was like 50-50 between the two for the most part,
I
honestly. Like,
really don't think it was.
Torch was faster for the most part, but like Scorpion had more matchups. Scorpion was the better general attacker, so that's why he got dead spots a lot of the time.
He wasn't even that much slower, and he took
No, he
infinitely
wasn't.
less damage.
No, he was.
You remember there was a
He was not that.
push
He
made
was
by
not that much
Baron,
slower.
man.
He was like
Baron
a 40
managed to
second.
push come up.
It was like a consistent 40-second fight character with like some HP lost versus like a 50-second no HP lost against a lot of matchups. I get it.
Yeah. People saying Abs Man. I think Abs Man is phenomenal. I don't think he's at the same level as the other champs we just mentioned, though.
No.
I think realistically speaking, I've heard
go.
Doom, Abs, and
Ironheart
Kate
works.
all tossed around as potential things that they're going to sell at Cyber. I'm really
Oh,
hoping
see what
I'm
we got.
wrong.
I think
Yeah, you
Abs
guys are
Man
talking
would be
about Doom. That
fine
makes
for
sense. Thank
Cyber.
you,
I
Afo.
wouldn't
Appreciate
care
that. That Viv
much.
work. It
Well,
was
see,
a
I
lot.
care is the
Good
thing
to
because
do.
he is one of my favorite characters. Period, and he was my
So
most wanted
prestige raised
character
to
to come to
30K.
MCOC
That's
for years. So I don't,
People
from
have
like
been
my
selling
own wallet
uncool
perspective, I
chase
don't
champs.
want
I
him
don't
to
care
show
about
up.
Betsy or Reed. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, if you want good champs, you got to pay money. That's how it works. Joey
What
says
if
he's with
Abs
Egg
Man
1000%. He doesn't know who this puppy guy is. Just stop listening to him. Don't worry about him.
What?
I
Goes to
agree.
Viote soon. Have to hate, but I'm all for the game. I don't know about that game, but I heard something about it the other night, so let's check it out. Do you think
Love
we'll
you,
get
Joey.
Dracula for Halloween? Kitty Pryde is a 7-star.
Yes.
Hulkling, Absman, Ghost. Afo's just gonna keep spamming the truth or spamming Ghost in the chat.
I
Franken
think
Castle.
Ghost's time is kind of gone by now, if I'm gonna be real
What
with
kind of
you.
Absman with that
Do you
regen?
think
Yeah,
Noon
it's
still
gonna be
using
good.
her?
No.
We're so close to
They
rank
use
5
her-
that if Doom does come out, he'll be some people's first rank 5. Entirely feasible. He comes out within that time frame. The guy's on chat loud over me. Well, yeah, it's because I'm not talking that loud. It shouldn't be that bad. I've been working on my outputs a little bit. So here, let me just crank them all the way down. No, I'm just kidding.
God dang it.
Just because I'm not talking that much while I'm doing this thing now. Once we get into like
Yeah.
real low key mode, we're about to lean back in the chair, put the Word doc up on the screen, and we're gonna start talking challenge stuff. Oh, what's up, Trap? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Come through and lurk every once in a while.
Cap, I gotta ask, how'd they get you back? How'd they rope you back in?
Just when he thought he was out.
It
What would my preferred rank 5 be? That's an excellent question. Wow, what lovely raids rewards. That felt worth it. That's cool.
That hasn't popped up yet. Oh, 4T6 basic.
Yeah,
Yay.
That's
so
cool.
helpful.
that's
Yeah,
good
you
running
know,
rate,
saved
by the way.
myself a few thousand radiance.
Absman would
Cool.
not be game breaking at this point in time.
Not really.
No,
Okay,
he would.
We're not doing this anymore though.
that's
good
We'll do that
relic.
later.
Good relic
2 more
for
BG's
us.
matches, hopefully. We get a couple wins.
Purgatory.
And then we get to the mix.
Ghost Rider.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be.
definitely goes.
I hope we can finish this today. I don't know if we're gonna finish this today, to be honest. But we'll see. I'll think about my
Joey,
rank
if
5,
they-
Vernon. I'll have to really think about that one.
Yeah.
Joey says he wants abs so bad. Okoye and DPX is 7 stars. I don't know how anyone can be called too powerful. I think that's fair. I tried. Now there's a reliable YouTuber. That's savage.
If Spider Woman
If
gets
all you
0
know, like-
changes, then absolutely at this point I'm just like, screw it. Give us everyone. I'd like, yeah.
I just, I never thought I thought
Is,
Absman was fine
oh.
before Heart of Fire, to be honest. Like
He
Absman
was.
Absman wasn't a champ that I was like, oh yeah, he's absurdly broken. He had good immunities and he had good damage, but like people were talking about the Tigra skill factor. I think he requires almost more skill than Tigra half the time.
Who's that? Absman?
Absman, his light attack is actually horrendous.
I mean, that's the only part of that that makes me even remotely want to agree with you.
Yeah, it's so integral to his kit. He doesn't have like
I want to
stupid
play this
high
matchup.
burst matchups besides like Null, Terax,
I
right?
want to try the match.
And
Yeah.
let's be real, those matchups, if you're facing those, you know, whatever, man. They're not like known OP defenders.
And it's not like he'd be bad either rank 4 versus R4 versus a Dark Phoenix or a Serpent or something either.
Pretty decent
He would
against
do good
Dark
for
Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix, I think. By the way, Joey, I'm 99% certain Egg is referring to defensive balance on Spider-Woman. I don't think offense is like a huge issue.
What
I
was
would-
the role again? Was it
Yeah.
dot boost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I can.
Spider-Woman is very strong offensively, but if she wasn't as bad as she was on defense, I don't think people would be as upset with her.
I don't know. I still think her getting 6 debilitates is stupid.
I mean, someone needed to kill Enchantress, just nuke her off the face of the planet. Let's be real.
Okay,
mean,
it didn't need to be that
suppose
bad
so.
though.
It did. It actually did.
that was
I
bad.
really think it did.
Trap answered
Like you
your
could have gotten
question,
the
by the
same
way.
effect with half as many debilitates.
Trap said, I
Yeah,
can't
but
tell you how I
we
got
have
roped
a-
back in, but I can tell you how I was here for so long. BG's is quite addicting.
You know, Trap, I guess you and I are different people.
Let me collect my Titan.
That's-
Yeah. Offensive, defensive, you got Maker 2. I think I'm going to Maker this.
Yeah, I don't know. I only
Yeah,
play.
you guys are
Joey,
commenting,
defensively absorbing man is not a
Absman,
problem. Even if
Enchantress
absorbing man
Bullseye,
drops
yeah.
as a 7-star tomorrow, science is
It's
such a good
unfortunate,
attacking
Vernon.
class that his regen is a non-issue.
Also, it's not hard to just heavy punish him. and remove
It
the
really
regen.
isn't. It really isn't.
Like the only times it would be bad is in war on high health nodes, in which case you just heal reverse. So it's like, what are we doing?
I agree.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, Mystic Defense actually being like Enchantress Destroyer being the only real two consistent ones, and then meta dependent you have Kindred. It's not a good spot for Mystic Defense right now.
I hate Kindred, bro.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That is unfortunate, Truth. I just saw her dex that.
Truth, maybe next time, like, try using skill.
That's a good call. I really should. I really should use some skill for sure. That was
You know you're supposed to fall
Wow.
into the
Enchantress AI has been on one as of late, for sure.
Hey, Law.
Just in general, like the dexing, the throwing specials into hard block. She's been a little wild. She's been a little wild.
A little wild.
A little wild. Enchantress kind of mid now. I wouldn't worry. Yeah, we good, Trap. We good. That's fair. Bullseye though is pretty much a staple. I haven't even been running Enchantress for a while. Yep, Torch made her
Yeah.
tough.
Bullseye's gonna stick around, even with as many counters as he's got. Like, he still
Okay,
has the
we'll do
chance
a
for the
throw
meta
round
makes
here.
insanely rude. And he still
You know,
forces a
Misery,
correct answer.
Do you still have that
Okay, we wanna
poll
test a
from
matchup
ages
here.
ago when you said which
We're
defender
gonna test a
will live the
matchup.
longest?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna try
I
this
can find
maker,
that for
see how it
sure.
goes.
Let me find
There
it.
he
I'm pretty sure the one that said that one was.
I
What's
mean,
up,
Serpent
Phantom?
won.
Good to see you.
but
Thank you
who
very
was
much.
going to be the most meta relevant for the longest, but
Let
Yeah.
me try and find it.
Serpent's gonna last
easy.
longest. Onslaught kind of hasn't
no,
really
the
dropped, even
onslaught
with
wasn't in the
Bastion.
poll. It was Domino,
Was it Tuma, Domino?
Serpent, and Bullseye.
Yeah. Oh, it was Domino,
Vernon,
Tuma,
she's got,
Bullseye,
like-
Serpent.
She's got like 5.
The question was who's gonna fall out of the meta first, and it's Tuma.
But dude, I don't
Which is
know,
true.
man. I don't. Dude, Domino kind of has fallen off too a bit, but that's mainly just due to lack of use.
I think a
That's
lot
a
of the
bit
new techs
weird,
though
because,
don't
like-
have the tools to help her though. Is the thing.
Yeah.
No, they
Domino's
don't.
a bit weird
but-
because it's like you can never really nuke her. You know, like Spider-Woman is a
Yeah,
great
you can never
attacker.
really guarantee a nuke on Domino.
Right.
Yeah.
She'll permanently demand a direct counter, and a lot of the techs that are really strong in BGs right now are not immune to her crit fail crap.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
interesting because it like ebb and flows. It's like, oh, this is a meta where, like I don't know. Like I genuinely feel like for the next year, people could just keep running Domino, and then some people would just not be running Domino counters occasionally, and then they could just draft Domino.
yeah. 100%.
The-
It's like the most recent
Whoa.
direct Domino
Just-
answer that was released
Oh my god, I
is
hate
Maker,
the AI
because he's
in
got
this
the
game.
115% ability
So
accuracy. Then you've
stupid.
got Viv, who's kind of popping up.
It's
then-
Prowler. The answer is Prowler. I don't know
Prowler's the
why
most
we're-
direct one, yeah. Prowler's the most direct
Yeah.
one. But like I'm talking most recent new release, because you look at Bastion. Bastion doesn't have immunity to AAR, but can sometimes fail crit fail. Solvark doesn't have any immunities to it, but can heal back some of the damage.
Oh, Solvark's
Oh
an amazing
gosh,
counter
that was
for it.
so whack.
He actually
Yeah.
like
AI
annihilates
just
her.
walks up and lights you. So silly.
By the way, going
Helena still
back
doesn't have a
to
direct counter.
Sans-
That's not true.
You've got
Sans-
Silver Samurai, Cassandra Nova,
Yeah.
Onslaught, Deadpool X-Force, Jean Grey. And that's before going into like Sinister Maker technically as well. Sabretooth as
I
well
wouldn't-
for more situations.
Those are not direct counters at all. I would say Gentle is before them.
As a direct counter? No, Gentle? I do not believe Gentle.
Daunted as an effect is a direct counter.
It
to
does, but
Yelena.
he's not a direct counter though. And one of the things I'd push back right there is his bleed immunity makes it tough to do
He's
that fight
punished.
because you try to parry and do stuff, you take damage.
Yeah,
Well, it's that
I don't know,
and
though.
it's that in the way that Muscle Mass.
Yo,
works.
what's up,
Muscle Mass
foes?
is an attack increase.
Welcome. Enjoy that sweet green
Yeah, but
name,
if
man.
you
That
have
was
Daunted,
Puppy on
then
call.
The attack increase doesn't matter. Like it
I
doesn't
ranked a
get
rank 4
capped.
bullseye, 51k
No,
with
you're
6-star
capped at
Guardian.
100% of what you
Guardian's
started the
pretty
fight
good.
with, so gaining muscle
pretty
mass
good.
does not help you.
Joey,
Mm.
you're too
I
funny.
don't know. It feels like you nuke with him. Either way, though, there's definitely 5. If Because that's the point, right?
Like, if we're
definitely
talking
have some workable
full
counters for
control
sure.
ones, Silver Samurai and Cassandra Nova actively manipulate her combo crap, and then Jean Grey, she has the force field as like an extra safety net to help in case she gets crit through
I
block and
think-
stuff like that.
I'd put Onslaught over Jean Grey as a direct Yelena counter, just because of how he
Mhm.
works.
That's fair. With the 150% resistance, I'll give you that.
And also, his damage isn't
What?
at all related to, like,
How did he just?
damage.
Oh,
How
yeah.
did I not parry Nick there? Did someone see that? Like it literally said
You
parry and it
got-
just didn't stun him.
Screwed by Disorient.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
got disoriented.
gosh. This game's so stupid. I'm gonna lose because of that.
I mean, on the bright side of things, it's like week 1, right?
I'm just trying to get
I
this
mean,
done,
it-
bro. It doesn't really have to do with what week it is. I'm not even in the GC because who cares about Battlegrounds?
Yeah.
True. True.
And even
Not the
like
GC,
outside of just the 5 that we talked about, Sunspot's an under the radar one right now because the way that he increases his attack, quote unquote, is not factored by Yelena's caps. And then
We're talking about
Sinister as
that.
well.
If we're talking about that, I'd bring Wolf into the conversation. Very easy
Yeah.
to use, and you never knock
Oh,
down.
I
You
knew
never
it
really
too, bro.
intercept.
That's so silly.
Sinister's incredibly
So
safe
silly.
against
That's, by the
Yelena
way,
as
why you
well.
shouldn't
It's
quit
just
playing
not BG's
For all of you
fast.
guys who talk about rosters and stuff.
What about Mako?
Everyone likes
Maker,
to play
I would,
MCOC and Rage
Maker,
Edit
I
is
would
better
say
than
is a
playing
fine
MCOC
counter.
for sure. Phantom.
He's
They
definitely
mentioned
not
DPX
phenomenal.
Phantom. They were saying that thing for sure.
There's
There's
we said
probably a
DPX is
solid
one of the
5
first
to 10 counters that can be used.
I mean, if we're talking just solid champs who can be used, I
One
think it goes
freaking
past
failed
10.
parry. This game is
Yeah.
Oh, it
For
does.
sure.
100% it does. Because people are using stuff like Okoye. People are using what?
I mean, that's a meta thing, but yeah, I agree. I think my thing is Yelena is probably one of the more balanced 5 out of 5 defenders we've had in a while. I really don't mind her being in the game. Like,
I think
at
with
all.
the I think with the disarm thing on the special 2, so you can intentionally push her into elimination.
Yeah,
I think that kind of does make her more fair. I agree with that.
she's also like, I get it when she enters elimination mode, she's pretty annoying. Just like, I don't know, I think it's probably a lot because of my roster and the champs that I've ranked, but she just doesn't feel bad to fight against. Like, I've used a Sentinel for her before, and yeah, that went fine, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. There's ways around it for sure. Like, she is definitely a time stall. She is intended to be a strong defender right now. I don't find her
Yeah, she-
nearly as BS as Spider-Woman, and I'll leave it at that.
Yelena is definitely a 5 out of 5 defender, but it's just she's not like extraordinarily difficult to me.
No.
No.
She's punishing on mistakes, but if you don't make mistakes, she's not going to do anything to you.
And I mean, there's even a chance if you do make mistakes, she doesn't punish, because if she doesn't crit, she hits like a noodle.
True. Oh, there's Gallon. There's
with
another
that.
one that I would technically say is a fairly good counter.
Oh, that's a good move.
Very,
Good move to take
very
that champ.
meta dependent. I would not say
Yeah.
Gallon is a normal counter to Yelena.
I also think
It's-
Alan's new, so
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably sooner using Ironheart, to be honest, than
Yeah.
He
yeah,
grabbed
I
the
think
Gallon.
there's a lot of people that disagree with you there.
well, not
A
many
weird
people
one-
Well, we have to
know
take that
yeah,
now.
how Ironheart
A weird
works.
one that doesn't get talked about
Hey,
because it's
decent
not
spot
a
crap
traditional
last year.
BG's champ
Shouldn't be
is
too bad.
LDS. LDS is unironically not that bad of a counter to Yelena.
Is it because it goes with armor instead of attack?
Bingo.
Nice. That's
The
interesting.
downside is like you've got double mediums and increased combo and stuff like that, and you're knocking her down a whole lot. But yeah, absolutely, her rupture scaling off of armor rating, not attack rating, absolutely makes her a counter. Not,
Well,
not a
Anthem,
BG's
I
relevant
beg
one,
to
but
differ.
Oh, we got Big
Carolina
Line. Big
has
Line, I
done
didn't even
some
realize you
stupid
topped in.
things to Yelena.
Let's see, he's
That's all
commenting
I'll
in the
say.
chat. Or for Domino.
yeah, Carolina's another one that's just so stupid for.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really,
Carolina's the guy.
you know, it's crazy that she's that strong,
live,
but I
Big
still
Wall.
think she's probably one of the most fair champs they've released this year.
AIB juicing her up for sure. She's a defender who can't get
Oh,
nuked in 15
yeah.
seconds. Yeah, I agree. I honestly don't think she's too bad. I agree with the guys. And I like
Carolina
I like her on
is
attack.
dumb. Yeah, Yelena's fun on attack. See, I feel that way about Serpent, as that he's a really fun attacker. he's so stupid on defense that it's just like a lot of these champs who have super fun uses on offense are so dumb on defense that it's just like, well, they're clearly not balanced, but they're fun to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really like. Sorry.
I'm in favor of Serpent,
What?
so I know I'm in the minority there, but
Yeah,
I,
definitely in
I
the
do
minority.
really
there.
enjoy using Serpent.
Huge minority.
I don't disagree with you there, Puppy.
I accept
But
that.
I like using Serpent. He's fun on offense, but I don't think he's balanced for the game at all.
I mean, the
don't
only
say stuff
reason
like
he's
that, or I'll give
fun
you
on
20
offense
Serpent
is
and
'cause he has
diamonds.
like every single ability in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Serpent. My main issue with Serpent is just how many times it's like, oh, he has this ability. Like when? When did he get this ability?
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't
feel
know.
that too to some degree.
I look back on what they tried to do with
What's up,
Cosmic
Imbalance?
Defense before
Good to see you, my man.
dropping the nuclear bomb that was Serpent, and I'm like, nothing was working. They had to do something.
That was
Yeah.
I mean,
due
that's middle
to
ground though.
that was due to Doctor Doom. I think was the issue, because
Doom was part of it, but Tigra absolutely would count. Abs would absolutely count as well.
Whoa.
And then they
Yeah.
just dropped Kushala and Wolf like a few months before.
Wolf was bugged for like 4 months after he released. Actually, longer than that.
What part of him?
I mean, his mediums were broken before even X Magic dropped.
Oh, from that perspective. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was just bugged for ages, and then they fixed him 2 months after his tactic ended, and he has not been a tactic champ since.
But
Yep.
wasn't that
Yeah.
just a bug with all double medium characters?
Yeah, but without a doubt, it affected him the worst.
Oh yeah.
That's like
His,
It
his
was enough
entire
double
his
medium
entire
champ that
kit
needs-
was based off hit their block and then back up, but then you couldn't. Right,
and
like
he was
it didn't affect
consistent
Silk
whenever
really
he
at all.
had
Didn't really affect
Second?
Black Cat or LDS either.
Yeah, nobody cared except for Wolf, and especially because it was a tactic that
Where
you
you had to
needed
hit
to hit block. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so stupid.
he would have been the best tactic champ.
Oh, not
would've
even.
been.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been close. He would have been the best, like by far.
I remember
Sweet.
I had a rank
Hopefully
6
one more.
Wolf,
And we can get to planning.
like the entire
so
meta,
ready.
I was just like, dude, I want to use Wolf, but our FinTech made that thing where it was like light width, make them go passive, light, medium, you know?
Yeah, which was, I get it. It was a cool solution, and we had like found it. I think a bit before he had posted a video on it. At the same time, that being a mandatory solution to use a very good champ in a tactic is crazy.
Yep.
Because it was pointed out for so long that it was an issue.
Yep. Very, very stupid.
That was my biggest issue with it. I don't mind that they had the bug. It was just the length of time.
All right,
that
we're
the
working
bug
our
was
way there,
going
ladies
on
and
for.
gentlemen. Got a little question for you. A little poll action. Take a look. Good to see you in
Why
balance.
is a Hercules? Why
Snake
is a
picking up some emotes.
I'm glad we're the same brain, puppy.
Hi. To be honest, I'm not.
Really? You're not?
I mean, I know it.
Some
That's
poll
part
action.
of that.
That's right. That's right, Sans. We got some poll action going on right now. Right meow.
You know?
They know me for the pole action.
Yeah. But no, puppy. Like
You heard it here
circling
first.
back to
Someone
Cosmic
clip that.
Defense,
That's gonna be in the
not
Puppy
click that.
Vancouver
Do
conversations
not.
right there.
Yeah, I think the
Puppy
best
circling
Cosmic
back
Defense
to-
egg, it was
Yeah.
null at the time.
It was like null, a little bit of Terrax, and then I mean,
Yeah,
people were still using defensive Hulkling and Gallon at the time, but even that wasn't that great.
What are you talking about, sorry?
We were talking about how Kabam was clearly trying to do some things with Cosmic Defense, and then they
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
a nuclear bomb known as Serpent as a response because they could not get it to work.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they
I
made
think
Maestro,
Null was a
One
good
more
and
to-
Maestro was annoying for like a week. And then
No,
Yeah,
this is
like,
long
You
before
can still
Maestro
be
time.
annoying. You're such a misery.
no, Maestro came.
But no,
before
like
Serpent.
we had Hood, who was a really good attacker. We had Tigra. Doctor Doom was kicking around in BGs to a degree. Longshot was kicking around.
Ooh.
Who
Oh,
else?
I'm thinking- I'm thinking
Absman.
long before
I'll take that.
like BGs was super popular. I'm thinking back to like late 6-star days. What
Oh.
like they were trying to do with Cosmic.
Well, just look at the Grandmaster's
Hey,
Gauntlet. Like,
let's
there is
go.
one
Easy
Cosmic
dub.
Defender in there.
Well, since they didn't play
Yeah,
that
they-
one,
they
let's try to
could have
make it
made
up to
an Annihilus
Vibranium
node, though.
3.
Yeah.
They, without a doubt, could have made an Annihilus fight in Grandmaster's Gauntlet. I think people would have been upset about it, though, because that champ is annoying. I don't care what anybody says about him. Annihilus is probably my least favorite Cosmic Defender.
Yeah, I mean, there's
My
what there was
mother-in-law got me
Terrax,
Canadian
Vision
cash for my
Arcus,
trip. Will you
Annihilus,
accept
and Null,
loonies and
and that's
toonies?
basically what
Only
Cosmic
if you pay
Defense
double,
was.
Sans.
New
Then we
idol will be
accept that.
Cosmic.
Have
I
you
still
never
think it's
learned-
science. I still think it's science, but
You know how Canadian
I don't really
currency
care
goes.
either way. What'd you say, Caps?
No, I'm saying, have you never learned how to sidestep?
Sidestep who? What are we talking about?
Nice.
Oh, sidestepping was not like a thing back then, like just at all. People did not sidestep like
I feel
4
like
years
Hussy,
ago.
I feel like that's
No,
just
that's
an
true.
excuse.
No,
It's not an
it's very
excuse,
true.
Misery. Were you sidestepping back in like 2018, 2019? Come on now.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
no.
Playing in
Back then,
2018,
sidestepping wasn't even a concept. Like, if you did that, you were just dashing again to get away because you thought you were gonna get hit.
People were shocked by things as little as like a stand-up light
Yeah, I can mix
intercept
some
and wall dexing. Like, come on now.
Mix some stuff
Dude,
around.
I legit when I applied to an
You can
old
grab the cliff,
alliance,
huh?
they complimented me and it's like, "Oh my god, you're so good at backdraft intercepting." Like it's like things that we don't even think about now, right? It's like
Yeah,
if you
Yeah.
don't do
I would
this,
really
you're
love something
bad.
better for
Oh,
Pokemon,
dude.
but
Oh,
gonna
dude,
happen.
I
At least
need
we
to
got
do
Tigra
that
for that.
before I
We got
retire,
that for
just
that.
say to someone, dude, your backdraft intercepts are on
it'll be
point."
okay.
Dude, that was literally what it was. It was like I would post a video of like a Fant Man fight, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're light intercepting? That's insane!" And it's like, it's back in the days when intercepting was better.
Time to
and
bring
it's
back Black
Fant Man's
Panther!
light attack.
Let's go.
Okay.
Like,
It'd be a
New
Broadcom
idol will be
thing.
cosmic. Did we get confirmation of that? Did we get confirmation that the new idol is cosmic?
no,
No, we won't get confirmation till the stream probably.
yeah.
What's the stream
I
again?
still hold out hope that it's.
People are
it's
saying next
science.
Friday.
I still hold out hope it's science because I think that
We
makes more
are
sense. but-
definitely going to Black
I
Panther
agree.
this bullseye.
And to be honest, Cosmic's actually better for me. I think it's science. In
Definitely.
my heart of hearts,
Gonna do this
looks
fight.
science.
I don't know. I hate the Cosmic class usually. So I'm fine with
Me,
getting
I
science.
just because if they were gonna do Cosmic, aren't all idols kind of Cosmic? That's what my biggest thing about it is. It's like, does it really make
Yeah.
sense to make them Cosmic when they're all kind of already in that plane?
Unless they're really going for like
Yeah, but this
galactic
one's more
eldritch horror
Cosmic.
vibes, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think. I really don't think that they'll do Cosmic, and that's what I think.
They
Somebody
might
should
honestly. The
fucking
only
fill out
cosmic
this.
champ we've gotten this year is Carolina, technically speaking.
Truth,
Well, Dark
who is your
Phoenix
favorite
kind of, but-
Cosmic champ? Anthem is asking.
Oh, my favorite cosmic. It's tough. I mean, I love me some Deathless Thanos. That's a pretty straightforward one, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, I figured we'd get that reaction. I will say, I have to say it. So obviously, you guys, if you were here for the Titan opening, it was a little disappointing on this account. We did get a couple sleepers after the fact, right? Pulled a Koye just after stream, pulled a Nico from compensation, so that was nice. But unquestionably, I have enjoyed on the mini account playing Carolina Dean. I think she's one of the most fun champs I've played with in a long time.
Yes.
I love the play
I
style
agree so
with its
much.
nuances, etc. So right now, she may be my favorite cosmic champion ever.
Mm.
And it's recent and it's fresh, but it's not even about what they do, it's about playing with them. And she
Yeah,
feels
Carolina
so
feels
much
buttery
fun
smooth.
to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Anthem,
like
never
that
gonna be a
way.
gladiator.
Honestly, she's by
One
far
other
my
champ that's
favorite
been
champ.
sneaky, by the way,
Yeah.
also on the mini account, has been Hyperion. I've got him at rank 3, and then I have like a completely maxed Gamora relic. And I mean, it does so much damage with the Furies that he's pretty nasty. He is pretty nasty for sure.
Carolina's.
Yeah, dude,
I would say Carolina, but lately the amount of fun I've been having with Vox, dude, Vox is such a fun champ to use.
Boo.
All right, buddy.
Doing Fox.
We were all united by the love of Carolina. Now you just have to ruin it, puppy.
Well, you're acting like I'm not like a day one Carolina fan.
Dude, that's
I
if you
love
wailed for
that. You're a
her.
day
That's
one
if you
Carolina
wailed for
fan, and
her.
I'm not.
I've been day
You're
one.
a whale.
Dude,
I
I
was
was
trying
the
to make
first.
yourselves-
I had a rank 4 Sig 200 day one. Like, I was the first.
Dude, you're
Oh, no.
acting like anyone
go.
else wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but they didn't. And they didn't know how
But
good
they
she
didn't
was
know
because they
her.
were all obsessed with Nico. I
Just gonna
believed
go
in
for the
Carolina
win.
from day one.
Oh
I'm
my
tired of
God,
unpacking time
this
for a
is
Truth
bad.
Comic relief. You're here right in time, Frodo. Hopefully I win this round and I actually have a decent Tiger vs Enchantress on stream one day. With Puppy also here. Probably not going to happen, but one day. One day.
All I'm saying, Truth, is last stream you lost to me when I used Tigra.
He's not wrong.
So much for your favorite champ, huh?
Yeah. I remember when she used to be,
Until Puppy struck.
until Puppy was here. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Ooh, why'd you
That's how
dash
we know we
in?
win the round, right? We're done. We're less than 30 seconds in and out, including load. Done. We call it good.
Hey, I think Nefaria beats that.
I think that's in another universe somewhere where it's a different Nefaria, he beats that score for sure.
Yeah, maybe
No,
I'm
this guy
wrong,
just
but-
doesn't know the rotation.
In a universe where Serpent got nerfed,
He's got to get those Kaus mods, that Kaus mods rotation.
I actually I've looked up Serpent in the Marvel universe since he was released, and I don't know for the life of me how on earth they justified giving him those abilities.
Fear itself.
Okay, and
Some
Ghost is
people
Ghost
start
Puppy.
for
You know this
champs
isn't
in
how
the
it
game.
works.
They're just
Dude,
dudes.
use your.
They probably, yeah, realistically, Puppy, they probably just ignored everything that wasn't the Fear itself storyline.
It's like I don't know, man. Like I feel it would be. One of my champs that I've wanted them to add to the game for ages is Fing Fang Foom, because I think
Oh,
he would
God.
be so funny.
It's a dragon. How do you even incorporate that?
But dude, he would be so funny to see in the game. Just imagine a dragon man, but then he just grows during the fight.
All right, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
forgot the name.
We've officially
but,
bought enough
I
time.
want the dog, like the
We made
dog
it.
that the humans have.
Cosmo?
Yes.
Cosmo the dog.
Done,
Water.
done, done. We got our tokens.
What else
We are
did you
gonna
do
drag.
except
I'm gonna
teleport?
drag my way to my Radiant. I'll get that done before Wednesday, but I'm in no rush to get to the GC. I hear it's basically not fun. Not fun for me.
It isn't.
Not fun for my style of play.
It's fun if you use Carolina.
Yeah, I'm having
Yeah.
fun.
It's
Yeah,
fun if
you're also a
you
psychopath.
have and use Carolina. Typical puppy L. Typical. But
What?
with that said, that means it's time to move the chat. Let me cover up puppy over here.
Oh my god.
Let me
Hate it.
open up the spreadsheet, the document, and let's talk about the labors of Hercules. Now, we've got the poll going. 60% of you are familiar with the labors of Hercules, which means 40% of you are either messing with me or you're not.
They need to read the book.
We
Like,
do, however,
I have heard of the labors of Hercules. I just don't know what any of them are.
okay, that's fine. We're going to get into that because we're going to create a series of 12 challenges based on those labors of Hercules. So we'll look at every one of them and work through creating an MCOC focused challenge and go through that. So let me get the sheet up. Let me shift things around on this OBS majig. And you're going to see whoop, that go away. And now we're just going to have the Word doc up. Okay. I don't think you can use the name Pure HIV. Good to know. Imbalanced. Good to know. Nil killed Celestials. He should have got more OP. Gore killed gods, but somehow Serpent is better. There you go. There you go. No, Kurd, we did start this one. We did start this. And now we're going to finish it, and we're going to do it. Let's go in on the view. Let's zoom in a bit so you guys can see more clearly.
I'm looking at the first task, and it already doesn't look very fun.
We're looking at the first task already.
Hey, you're looking
Yeah,
at
that's
you're
good
looking
enough.
at my suggestions, Cass. Would you like me to suggest some content for you? I can give you some great ideas.
It's okay. Some other
All right, it's
time.
on the poll. Yeah, exactly, Sans. Let these guys go at it. Let them do their thing. You know how it goes. Okay. So, the labors of Hercules. Hercules was not a fan of his mother god Hera, and so he spent his life trying to kill her from effectively the time he was aware of her and their origin and other things. And so at some point in time, she drove him mad, and while he was mad, he killed his wife and children. And so as penance, once he was of right mind and to reclaim his position and who he was, it was identified that they would give him 12 labors that he could perform, seemingly, very difficult or near impossible tasks that he could perform to, reclaim his position and overcome this wrong that he had done. And so, we want to base in this MCOC Mega Buggy Trash game a few challenges on the labors of Hercules. Now, as I scroll down real quick, you'll see that I only did this, so we're just looking at one at a time. Oh, my mouse is screwing up. Don't be done. Thank you. We're only looking at one at a time, and we'll go through each of the challenges. But you can see we've got outlines for the rest of these. Like I said, we did these on stream and started looking at how we wanted to approach this. So, first things first, one of the ones we hadn't quite settled on last time we were talking about this, the Nemean lion. A fearsome lion with an unbreakable hide. Let's MCOC brainstorm, gentlemen. It took him 30 days to kill the lion. I don't want to take 30 days to do this. That's for dang sure. What's up, Jay Will? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. In MCOC, as we go through history, what are some thoughts on how we can tie this labor of Hercules to an MCOC challenge?
Lionheart Lane?
Okay.
Lionheart and 6.3.1. Is that
Something
what the one you're referring to? That Medusa? That could be an interesting one.
You know who gives me lion vibes? Is Sabretooth.
Oh,
Also true.
uh,
6.3,
I think
6.1.1 Sabretooth could be
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yes, that's
No
what I was going to
retreat.
say.
Yeah, no retreat's not a bad one at all, especially because it's supposed to be you're fighting constantly. You know what you could do? Actually, I don't know how you could enforce this or not. But like no retreat, but you can't dash back. Like you can't use block, you have to I don't know about can't use block. But like an idea of just keep attacking and you like actually no retreat.
Interesting. Sorry, in the meantime, because there's going to be a lot of yap, and I don't want you guys just staring at these things. We'll go bounce back and forth. I'm setting up an auto fight, and we'll set up some auto fight here in Realm of Legends.
That's fair.
This is a planning session. I didn't even see the title.
Good job, Misery.
That is not
We-
shocking to me at all, Misery. Not even remotely.
Because we just came in here ready to talk about war.
Or you know what might be a better
Yeah.
idea is to fight that Sabretooth without a regen counter
There we
at
go.
all. Like nobody who actually counters Sabretooth just counters the degen, but like
I'm
a
on
lower
board with
star
that.
rate.
Let me take a look at somebody that would be potentially a good fit
I
for
know
that.
somebody that could work there. Doesn't
It would
count
really
the
just be like
regen.
a 4-star, right? You'd want to use like a 3 or a 4-star for that fight
Yeah, it'd have to be
specifically.
something good.
You could use 7 stars as synergies to get through the entire rest of the quest, but no heal block, no regen reversal, nothing like that. You have to deal with the regen.
Well, there's
Not 30 days, 30
indomitables, so
streams
I think
content.
regen
Get outta
reversal
here.
wouldn't even be.
Well, you could stop. I'm saying you can't stop the regen. You have to
So
just
you know-
battle
through it.
Despair
Who was the
would
30th
eventually
character in
proc
the
it, so it would
game?
have to be someone
No
without enough
idea.
debuffs for Despair.
It's yeah.
Armor
Yeah.
break immune boss with CGR. We might find a spot for that. Is Sabretooth okay? Let me get this
don't
mic
even-
out here too, by the way, so I can just talk. Is Sabretooth good as a 7-star now with the rework? He is. If he's your style, you'll like using him. Hey, thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that. Appreciate it very much, man. It was a grind, but we made it. We made it.
What if we do it the reverse way around? So instead of slaying the Nemean lion with Hercules, we become the Nemean lion and we slay Hercules. Is there like a
Where's the-
Hercules anywhere?
I don't think Truth
Yeah,
is
where-
a usable level of Sabretooth compared to the big, like, Hercules is available.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, and we're willing to do some rank ups, to be honest. It's more about, as opposed to like trying to make something fit into something I've got. I want to come up with, as close as we can, something that seems reasonable with a challenge. I don't like the idea of flipping it to using the lion. I like the idea of slaying a lion. Another good example that we had in here was what? Let's see. Okay, one of the best ones that we had was probably capturing the Cretan bull. Right, a wild bull that was wreaking havoc in Crete. So we were talking about completing Labyrinth with Rintra, which is pretty flipping cool. Crappy, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a labor, but I feel like it captures a lot of the spirit of the thing. I want to try to capture as much of the spirit of the mythology as we can in what we're doing. So I think we get back to slaying the lion. I like the Sabretooth idea. In
Because
terms of
Star-Lord is the
finding a
character to
Sabretooth.
use.
He's a good lion. There's no other real like lion in game, right? Like that's the most lion
No.
character we're gonna come up with.
Oh,
You could go for Beast, kind of. You could go for Sasquatch, kind of. But I think the closest to like a big cat is Sabretooth.
Yeah. I want to circle back to the doing Labyrinth with Cow, because that's like, I know it's not Labor of Hercules, but that's like the the Minotaur in the Labyrinth.
Laser brought up a good one. Craven kind of counts with the lion pelt he's got. We could do like a Necro Craven challenge.
Interesting.
So something cool about that specific Labor of Hercules, in the story itself of him fighting the Nemean lion, he tried to get arrows to actually like throw them at him, right?
Okay.
To not get close to him. So I was thinking something like Craven, Hawkeye, or Kate, but obviously Kate is a little broken. But something to think about.
Okay. Arrows are cool.
5-star Kate. Do you think 5-star Kate could solo that Kate?
In
I think
Necro,
it's-
no.
I think it's interesting because you might be able to use Kate actually because he's cold snap immune, right? And maybe you could limit yourself by not using caltrops. And
Oh,
try
that's what
and
you're
kill
saying.
them that way.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So we're still talking about the Sabretooth fight. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot
you'd
that.
fight Sabretooth, and over time you'd eventually start to get stronger than him as you apply your debuffs, right? But it's still not going to be a fast fight, and maybe you turn off Despair.
Sounds awful. Sounds like you're making it worse and worse as we go. To be honest, I don't.
Oh my
I
god.
don't like
and
this.
no
I
caltrops
don't like where
for
this
that
is going.
fight? Jesus.
Okay, so where was this at again?
The thing in the
We
story
were talking
that
about a
arrows are
specific
useless
Sabretooth. I
against
think I
lion.
like the idea of making it a Sabretooth for sure. I think I'm on board with that.
With these?
Yeah, there's either the 6.1 Sabretooth, there's another one somewhere in Act 8 if I remember correctly.
I don't think there's one that'll represent the old days of MCOC content like that No Retreat node.
100%.
Thinking of
Because
how
that
to implement
node
the
was
indestructible
was
hide.
demonic
Well, I think that's what they're
back
getting
in
at
the
here,
day.
right? We start mixing in arrows and regen and no despair. I don't know, man. Seems like a sketchy meatball. Seems like I'm gonna die a bunch of times and never get him down.
I don't know. I
Isn't
think
that
doing the 6.1 Sabretooth with OG Hawkeye is probably fair.
Well, you know what you could do if you wanted to apply some of what I was saying is use Kate, use the Chavez synergy, and mandate yourself to get all 6 other debuffs before you can apply caltrops. Because you're still having to play.
Oh, interesting.
Triple,
you're still having to
triple
apply,
tranquilize, triple. What is it? Vulnerability? Is that it? Fragility?
It's dispose
Fragility.
arrow. I don't even know what it is. It's fragility. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Fragility.
Yeah, you apply all those, and you still
Peace,
have to
Roz.
play around the
What's up, Dinkle Dookie?
the what is it?
Welcome to the planning
the
stream. We're
no
talking
retreat.
through the first of the 12 labors, which is slaying the Nemean Lion, which has turned into me fighting 6.1.1 Sabretooth with a skill champion that's underranked. And as much other stuff as they can put into difficulty for me.
I mean, to be honest, nowadays people are running like rank 3s against Sabretooth, so does it really need to be under rank?
Yes. The whole
I mean,
point is
Stable otherwise.
Oh.
Use a 5-star.
Yeah. So I think you could use the 5-star, max it out if you want, apply the Chavez synergy, so you need 3 of each debuff, and then you have to apply all other debuffs before you can apply caltrops. And then even past that, it's still annoying, right? Because you have to play around no retreat. So I think that could be something.
I forgot about no
You know, you
retreat.
brought up
That
the
sounds
arrows.
awful. That
Is
sounds like death.
Is there like anything else about the story that you could link to this game?
Welcome back, Phantom.
I mean, he eventually killed it by strangling it. that's kind of the extent of my knowledge on the story,
Well, we
though.
can use 5-star Scorpion.
How do
I
you
don't
go
think
from strangling
Scorpions
to Scorpion?
strangle.
You could have to kill it
was
with
getting-
like Maker's
That's fair.
special
So
three or
I think
something.
I think the chat's bringing up a good point that I think should shift us away from the Kate style, which is I think it should be Craven. And don't get me wrong, like I don't want to play Craven, but Craven wearing his lion pelt and Herc wearing the lion afterward, I think this is a good point.
I think
I
using
agree.
like a 6-star rank 2 or rank 3 Craven would be
Rank
fine.
3's too much.
And then,
Rank 3's too much.
okay, rank 2 Craven, and then turning off Despair, so you still have to play around the regen.
Two is too much. You will use a maxed out 4-star.
Wait, what does Craven
Max out
actually
4-star.
work?
I want it to be doable with no retreat, right? Because
Yeah,
I think the
it
biggest
does
issue
need to
with the
be
fight will
doable, right? It's not meant to be impossible. It's meant to be
Yeah.
difficult, right? Very difficult. But we don't want to
I
make
think
it
using a
impossible,
five-
and also don't. I'm not trying to do just like a. This is difficult because you just need to spend 100 revives. Like that's less fun.
Yeah,
it's not
I
the
think
goal of
that-
what
Oh,
we're
you're not
going
going to
for.
want to revive against him. You're not going to want to revive against New Sabretooth. That's going to be so much block chip.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wait, why?
Yeah,
He's going to
so-
stack
a
theories and
reason,
the
I guess.
persistent charge.
Oh,
Craven, like, can somebody please explain to me how Craven works?
Craven
No, bro.
works
I have no
by-
idea.
You use a special one, you place a trap that arms itself after a few seconds, and then you want to push them into it with a heavier special, and then you want to go as fast as you can to special 2 while that trap is active.
Yeah, another thing you could think about doing, right? Because I know the issue being no retreat, right?
Yeah.
If you do happen to die, the crossfight suppressions will make it so that he gains less and less power in each fight if you did have to use several regens, right?
Okay.
If you're throwing
Okay,
SP1s.
that's good to know. That's something.
So it's like I do think it's, you know what, I'll test it right now.
No,
Honestly.
I can't suppress opponents with natural class advantage.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm curious.
So
I'll try it with my 6-star Craven, see what happens.
So then what we're
I kinda
saying
wanna-
is I would just be
does Craven
applying
have enough?
bleeds and poisons, or is it just poisons?
mostly bleeds.
Mostly bleeds.
Sabretooth isn't immune to despair or anything, right?
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
regenerate
he's
changing
not.
on.
They're trying to get me to turn it off, which I don't love.
I don't know.
I
About
don't
that,
agree with that. I don't
'cause,
agree with
yeah,
that.
I think he'd become unkillable.
I'm trying it.
Yeah. I think using Craven is enough of a disadvantage.
Honestly,
I think you guys
True,
are
if you're able
underestimating
slash
Craven.
willing, I don't know. We'll have to discuss the rest of these, but if you're able/willing, 5-star rank 5 ascended Craven will probably feel better than 6 rank 2, just because the combat power rate thing. Craven's one of those that
That's
really likes
fair.
the combat power.
That's fair. Okay. Why are we doing auto fights? Because we're talking about the
know what's fun
1K
about
sub
Craven?
celebration series, The Labors of
Nothing.
Hercules. And
Love
right
auto
now,
fights.
Yeah, I'm going to get. I'll be back in about 2 business minutes.
sounds good.
You know what's
I don't know
interesting
what a
about
business
Craven
minute
is that you can apply a synergy to him to give him Hercules' immortality,
Right
which I
here.
think is a fun touch.
This thing over here.
Oh, so he's like makeshift Hercules.
Yeah.
The Labors of
I'm gonna try
Hercules,
this, right?
I explained a bit ago, but they're basically 12 very difficult challenges that he was given in order to make payback for killing his wife and children. So right now, for slaying the Nemean lion, we have come up with fighting 6.1.1 Sabretooth with a low ranked 6-star or max 5-star Craven, but we did say that Despair is okay, right? That's what we said?
Yes.
Well, that's what you guys said.
I don't think the fight is possible.
What
without
about
Despair.
1 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 3?
I don't think
Yeah.
that
I don't know.
matters.
We gotta
If
test
you're
it.
using synergies, he applies a ton of.
What's up, MCOC Diary? Thank you very much. Cheers. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. Puppy said read a book. Yeah, I could see him saying that. Imagine him thinking people should read books.
What?
So
How is that coming my way? Sorry that I'm cultured. My bad.
Reading books don't make you cultured.
Okay, so I think we need to do a little bit of testing, but I like where our head's at, and I think what it'll be, I think we'll keep talking through it, and then basically we'll finalize, and then I'll post, right? There'll be a post that will have the, okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we've settled on, and the specific details of each one.
Can I say another idea? So since these challenges are supposed to be based off the labors of Hercules, what if you make a rule that says every single one of these challenges you need to bring Hercules as a member of your team, and as the challenges go on, you're allowed to use him less and less.
Well,
No.
I don't know. There's other labors later on that involve Hercules from our last
Yeah.
session of talking.
Yeah, I
I'm in
think what
favor
you
of having
forgot
Hercules
here
maybe
is
on the
that
team, but can't be usable.
I am Hercules. I don't know why you're trying to rain on my parade, bro. I'm Hercules and I have to do my labors.
Yes, the champs are just tools. Truth is
What's up, Jay?
Hercules.
I love if Kabam really did this and we got a 7-star Herc or something, but we know it's not happening. Yeah, the day I make CCP, I will present this to them.
Oh god.
I will present this to them. What's up, Bean?
I'll be
Good
first.
to see you, my
one
man. The summoner is just Hercules with an astronaut's helmet. Now you finally figured it out. Sometimes it's a tinfoil hat and glasses, and sometimes it's a helmet. But we're actually Hercules.
You guys actually made me forget that I actually own 7-star Craven. I forgot.
I do too.
Mine's rank 3.
Ugh,
Shut up,
that's
puppy.
disgusting. It's disgusting. Okay,
I'm like,
It is
so we're
disgusting.
moving on
one person who
from
doesn't
the
know how to
first
use
one of the Nemean lion. Now we have the Lernian Hydra, a multi-headed serpent that could regrow heads. And what we toyed with the first time, which we confirmed, we said we liked it, but we needed to make sure that end game bosses would work. It was use serpent and solo every single end game boss that regains health. How do we feel about
think-
that?
The only
No.
one we weren't sure about last time was Lotan,
Hmm.
but I still like the idea. It was my idea.
What if
so.
you just do what if you just do the
Partially.
9.1 boss? Because she's like called serpent in a sense, right?
We could
I
also
forgot her
go
name.
like the Hydra route, and we could just say he has to
Oh,
find
that's it.
every single instance of like a Red Skull boss or Hydra Adaptoid boss.
Oh, the Hydra take is an interesting take. Who falls under
Wait,
Hydra?
why is someone from Bolt DMing me online?
What is their name?
Onda?
Oh, I know Onda.
He's a really nice guy, bro.
No,
I'm sure he is.
I disagree
just don't know how he's
completely.
DMing.
I'm sure a lot of people DM you.
Yes, too many.
Hope he learns about people
Hydra,
trying to
Hydra,
make friends.
Hydra.
Oh, this is about more than making friends, probably. He's probably trying to get into Salty, honestly.
No, he was just asking about.
Bro,
our
he
rank.
just joined.
He
Bolt.
just
I'd
got
be
into
pretty
Bolt, bro.
disappointed.
I'd be so disappointed.
Oh, that'd be great. Hey, as you guys know, I just made it into Bolt. I'd love to come to Salty. They sound so much better.
Dude, I was.
Oh. The Hydra, someone call 911. Yeah. Fight that Claire boss without a heal block or heal reversal. Ooh, that sounds not fun. Which one's that gonna be?
Boss? What, the Footloose one?
What?
Could be
Is
that.
that the one? Is that the one in 9.2?
Yeah, I think that was a 9.2 fight. There was a void
Yeah,
fight
I
in
was-
there somewhere. If I complete the 12 labors, do I get into Salty? Unlikely. As long as Puppy's there, I don't
Puppy
know
said
that they're
no.
gonna bring me in. Yeah, he's just like, listen,
Also,
get good
Warfare,
scrub.
and it's just.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, if
Okay,
anybody completes
so
these completely
Hydra
item lists,
organization would be the Hydra Adaptoid, Zola, Zemo,
Like,
Captain America, Crossbones, Punisher
then
99,
Red Skull.
Red Skull,
like there's
Spider Woman,
easier
and
way.
Taskmaster. All of those
It's a
champions
sword.
fall under the Hydra tag.
Why
Hmm.
was he
Yeah.
DMing you? Was he trying to go?
I don't
into
know.
Salty?
Dude, no, it wasn't to get into Salty. Don't worry,
It's
Misery.
definitely to get into Salty.
I planted the seed.
Oh, he's paranoid.
I planted the seed of
Red
disarray.
Skull. Yeah, we got Red Skull. I like the other idea
yes,
too, though. I like the idea because, you know, the Hydra was you cut off a head and more regrow. And I like the idea of I've killed this champion and now I have to kill them again, right? It's representative of the same thing. It feels
What was?
close to the same thing.
So
We
how
could
does
go
he
for
kill
like a
the
different
Hydra?
direction than just Serpent is the thing.
How did he kill the Hydra?
He had to burn
We
off
could
the
go away
stump.
from that. I think it was I think we said serpent because it was a snake involved, but it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
serpent.
Yeah, so if he burned off the heads, maybe you could do all the bosses with like Human Torch or something.
No.
Maybe
Maybe
just like,
it's snake.
like the
That's too
final
OP.
hit has to be via Incinerate or something. Is that possible against all the bosses that you guys had in
No.
mind?
No. There's a
No,
lot of
okay.
bosses that are like DOT immune.
Right. Okay.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, so what
if
they did
this
was they cut him
saber-tooth fight is
off and they
possible.
sealed him.
Big Craven.
Big Craven energy.
I'm gonna get a cold. I'm freezing.
One of the 9, the middle one was immortal, so they cut off and then they buried it and put a big rock on top of it. Interesting. Okay, so we're still at the same thing. We know about the Hydra. Regrowing heads, had to seal them off with fire. I'm open to something here.
The
What are you guys
Greeks be
thinking?
crazy.
Yeah, the Greeks have some history for sure.
Spider-Man.
What? Officer. I feel like when's to start thing.
See, he said the Red Skull. We're talking about that.
There's one in, I think, both Act 7 and Act 8 that's like relatively easily accessible. There's the Hydra Adaptoid in Act 6.
Yeah, the classic Adaptoid. How do we do
Where else would there
that?
be like Hydra bosses? There's the Act 6.1.5 Crossbones boss as well. That's kind of classic.
That is a classic. That's true.
possible to Hercules all of that?
What's that?
Is
Yeah,
it
truth.
possible
A
to
rank
Hercules?
2 Craven is definitely doable.
Okay.
Rank 2 6-star Craven or 7-star?
I'm using a rank.
He's
1
using his rank
6-star.
3. He's like, listen, trust me. A 6-star's got this, no problem.
Cavalier
I'm
was
using
what?
a-
6 rank 3s? No, it was like
I'm
what,
using
it
a
was
I'm
like-
using
rank
a
four
6-star rank
Craven.
1. I'm using a 6-star rank 1 with some synergies, albeit, and I've easily taken off 20% without really doing much. I applied the synergy that lets you use immortality, so I ate an SP3 and that was fine. Right, like it's definitely doable.
Okay. All right, good to hear. Okay, I think I like the shift here. I think I like the shift to something to do with Hydra bosses. There's a lot of classic Hydra bosses. So how do we want to tie defeating Hydra bosses to swords and fire?
Aren't those all incineratable? For
I don't
lack
know.
of better wording.
All of them? I mean, crossbones would kind of suck.
Passive incinerates from someone like NTW would work. Eh?
Yeah, but do they fit the idea of Hercules, the labors of Herc?
Swords and fire. Is there a
Well,
champion
is
that-
the theme
that has
based
a
around the
sword?
labors themselves or around how he completed the labors?
The labors themselves, I think.
The labors themselves, for sure.
In which case, that's a fair point.
What about Elsa Bloodstone?
That's an interesting call.
You know, I'm sure you'll love this so much, but if you want swords and incinerate, Gwenpool does both.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, let's look at because Gwenpool
gosh.
probably is not killing that crossbones. So
What are you talking about, bro? She's gonna shut off the ability accuracy. Done.
a second.
Why wouldn't she work? If she survives the poison, he does nothing afterwards.
No, that is true.
I mean, there's-
I forgot
isn't
that it's
there
not
Bane or
biohazard
something?
anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly forgot that it wasn't biohazard anymore.
Wait,
it's not?
No,
No,
it's
they-
it's
Where's the Ankh, bro?
they nerfed it.
It went away.
And there's Nightcrawler after
Oh.
Special 3 as well that kind of combines Incin and swords.
Yeah, Chaos, they turned the biohazard into a 30-second poison that kills full health, but if you have regen mastery, like willpower, you won't die.
Pardon me.
Let's take a quick pause here. Oh, we can't because they move straight to the next fight. Well, that's what I get for not watching my own. I was watching my own stream, not watching my own screen. Hulkling has kind of a flaming sword when he does his pierce thing. Eh, I suppose that's true.
You don't own any rarity or version of Samurai, do you, Truth?
No, I don't.
That
Okay.
Misakure is a pretty good one, if you want to say a
Ooh,
bad is
yeah.
delivered.
That's true. The Sakura
That's
is
true,
good
indeed.
and isn't going to time out and
And he isn't Gwenpool.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Purgatory is
I think what we've worked our way
Purgatory,
to. at
Oh,
least where we're at
Purgatory is
so
actually a
far-
great shout.
Who's that?
Purgatory for these bosses, Truth.
That's true. So
She
we're
should
He'd be
at
quite good on the Footloose adaptoid, right?
killing all Hydra bosses.
What if like instead of saying we need to do this with Purgatory, we need to do this with X, it's just you can use, you know how there's like the challenges where you need to use a team
The class
consisting
tag
of
basically, and
rogue.
then tag all the champs who do or like sword
Yeah.
and type thing.
Yeah, so like you can use Masakre or Purg, or you can use any champion that has like the tag.
Weapon and incinerate.
Yeah.
Dang, she can cook that.
I think.
Okay, do we count like synergies that would give some of these characters access to incinerate and they have weapons?
Really, my
trying to
thought, and you can agree or disagree with me here, Truth. I think the labors of Hercules were meant to be a single champ thing, because it's like it's just Hercules against these entire things, impossible tasks alone. So to
Well,
me, it's
no,
an individual.
Part of what we designed though too didn't include singular champs, right? Because we talked about, for instance, using the Falcons or winged champions to clear the abyss. And so some of
That's
them
true.
do definitely have teams built around it.
True, but in the ones like this where it's laying something, I don't know.
No, I think the champions are just tools. I think the design of the labels gets restrictive if you just do
Summoner
one
is,
champion.
yeah, Summoner's the actual Hercules doing the task. I can see that.
What unusual champ would you want to appear as a 7-star? My pick is Squirrel Girl. We did use Mephisto somewhere else, Kurd. We used Mephisto
Yes.
somewhere else. Unusual
we
champ
could go to
for
a Ghost
7-star?
Rider.
That's a good question.
You could do a Ghost
What's
Rider
that?
potentially.
A Ghost Rider. That's true. So I think I like the idea of, man, it's just tough. Do we do combo champs? Champs that do both?
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, what do you
Use
mean by
sword and
combo
fire
champs? Like
champions
eight-gun
to
champs.
defeat all of the Hydra
combo.
bosses in game.
Combo.
Oh, that's pretty fun. I'm just reading up on this labor itself. So you know how I was just saying individual. Apparently he did get help for this one. So
He did, yeah. He had someone come in with the fire.
yeah.
Okay, so are we gonna sign off on that? So that would be, Gwenpool, Masacre, who are some other
Purgatory.
champs we're talking about?
Purgatory.
Gwenpool, Masacre, Purgatory, and then we said Ghost Rider, but I don't think that one's needed as much as the other three.
I thought Elsa Bloodstone. Does she have
Also,
a sword?
she has a gun, not a sword.
Oh,
True.
She has a gun,
I just
not
know
a
she
sword.
slays like monsters like in Marvel, so I was wondering if she might have a sword.
You could use Nightcrawler in theory, right? That's like
Yeah.
a thought. I'm not sure. The other one feels a lot better to me
Hmm.
than Nightcrawler.
Does Nightcrawler make or break? I don't know.
I mean, he will kind of nuke some of these. He's like with intense prowess. The idea is it's supposed to be hard, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Using a champ like Nightcrawler is not extremely.
Well, and I think what we'll
difficult.
do too is we'll, obviously I'll have to go do some digging into, okay, here are the bosses. And we'll make sure we set it up to where it's not easy, right? Where we're just like simplifying
Yeah.
it. So it'll be like, for this one, we'll use this champ. For this one, we'll use this champ. And go through that.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Notorious? Good to see you, my man. Tobias, to answer your question, I have two answers to your question. Unusual champ I'd want to appear as a 7-star. I have one without a buff and one with a buff. Without a buff, I would love to see 7-star Wasp. I think 7-star Wasp would do great in the game and would be a lot of fun to play. With a buff, Dormammu. I want to see Dormammu in as a 7-star, but revamped and
Dormammu has
usable.
come to bargain.
Yeah. Those two champs. It was like Dormammu has a place in my heart. Speaking of flaming champions, because back in the Blade days, right, when you needed to run one for mystics and not just for villains, then you would slap Dormammu on the team too, and you would go kill more things with Blade.
So, when planning defense, we not only need to look at dimensional beings, but also mystics and villains.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so here's where we wound up for the second challenge. I'm gonna keep these in here just so we have the original documentation. I don't feel like making a copy, but we're transitioning. A good shout. I think it was you, Kurd. I think it was your idea. We're gonna kill all of the Hydra bosses we can find in the game with champions that include sword and flame, not ore. And so far we've labeled it down to Gwenpool, Masacre, and Purgs. And I've got the list of 615 Bones, the Hydra Adaptoid, Red Skulls, etc. I think that's good progress. I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Which I think allows us to move on to number 3, which was capturing the Golden Hind. A hind known for speed and agility. Work in progress. We left off at get a speed run world record. And I still like that idea, but I'm down to shift the gears with the people.
By the way,
What
One
record of
feels
what?
kind of hard though. Like, if you miss it once, you have to just reset and do the whole run again.
Correct. Yes, that's what happens when you screw up the labor.
Yeah. Truth, the adaptoid's in 645.
Thank you.
The Hydra adaptoid.
What was I gonna say? So I can look on the MCOC speedrun site, and we can kind of go through.
Yeah. We did that last time. We were looking into that.
Oh yeah, there was some weird
Okay.
stuff in there for sure.
Let's
Let's double check the story and see if there's anything more specific that can narrow down or take a expand into what kind of speed run or fast run we're looking for. Let me see.
I mean, there's no entries that I'm seeing under Crucible, but
Well, the issue is if you're doing a
Because
speed
I
run
won
against
the
your-
Crucible speedrun egg, that's why.
If it's a speed run and there's no competition, it's not really a speed run. Like
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
There feels like there's no stakes.
there's the I mean, Realm of Legends Winter Soldier is one of the most popular ones, but dear God, like
There's no
the
chance. There's
there's
you
no
don't
chance.
you don't want that.
My boy flying
Unless
Jake's
you
got
wanna-
that.
Unless you want to rank for a bishop,
Sure.
you're not doing that.
You could maybe get away with like a 3 stars only or 4 stars only version of it, maybe,
See, he
or
chased,
2 stars only. Because
okay.
the last entry was what? Honestly,
he
yeah,
chased,
you might be able to get away with a 2 stars version.
The beast was so fast it could outpace an arrow. After a long search, he found it, and it was only visible due to the glint of moonlight on the antlers. He chased the hind on foot for a year through various lands. However, how he caught it depends on the telling. In most versions, he caught it while it slept, rendering it lame with a net. What's the other
Dude,
one?
I have a really fun idea. I don't know where to find one, but everything that you just said made me think of Mantis and Quicksilver, and killing
I was
him.
thinking
with
that
one
as well.
strike.
Arnim Zola.
Killing Quicksilver with one strike while slept from an SPD2, right? But is there strong enough? Or I guess it doesn't even have to be one strike, right? But it's like finding a Quicksilver and beating it with Mantis.
There's one in Act 8 as a boss.
Is it a good boss?
I don't think
I
it's
know
anything
he's in
too
there.
crazy.
I know, yeah, he was in there for Crucible, but like, it wasn't exactly that hard.
Let me take a look.
I'll put that up in a poll, Tobias.
Quicksilver. Warpath isn't that bad. Clean Sweep isn't that bad. Critical Interruption isn't that bad. And Electric Fluctuations I don't think is that bad.
Oh, so step.
Yeah, I mean you probably could do that. The Act 8.
Well, I did.
boss
If we're talking about that Act 8 one, I did that with a Mantis in my Crucible run.
That I think is the only easy access Quicksilver. I could be wrong. There
Yeah.
might be one that's like a path fight. Actually, isn't there one that's like a path fight somewhere in Act 9? But yeah.
Any bosses with a
Yeah, I don't know
slumber?
if that would be what's that called?
Interesting. We should use Quicksilver. I think I'm trying to defeat Quicksilver, right? Because it's trying to
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
the thing that's very
Quicksilver.
fast while asleep.
Who else applies sleep besides Mantis?
I think
Zola.
just Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight.
Oh, Zola does. Yeah, that's a good call. Zola does also.
There's also stun champion.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if this just turns into a revive fest, but try and like nuke that Act 8 Quicksilver in one like burst of heavies with Zola. You know what I mean? Like spam all the heavies back to back.
Oh God.
Bro's gonna try to make me unlock what's the tech mastery?
Collar Tech.
All the
Color
tech.
tech.
Yeah. Guy's trying to get me to max collar tech here. Ridiculous. Get out of here.
More champions with the sleep ability. Like, does Mantis have a synergy that gives someone sleep?
Vox has a synergy that extends sleep, but he doesn't have one, so I don't know where it comes from.
So that is what it is. Yeah, he chased it, Kurd. He chased it for a year, but he caught it while it was asleep. They don't tell the other versions of how he actually captured it. You know, this seems to be the primary one.
What's the other one? Is it?
I just said that they don't have the other one.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm looking for the other.
I don't think there's other champions that have the sleep ability. It's really rare.
Look, sleep MCOC.
Yeah, it's literally just Mantis, Mr. Knight, and Zola. And then Vox has some synergy that, or no, it's not Vox, it's Sandman. Has some synergy that makes it less potent on him or something like that. Or like when it expires, he gets something.
Box's synergy with Mantis and Sandman grants
Yeah, it increases the
30%
duration by 30%.
Okay, so there is the other story is he chased it for the year. The chase led them to a river. The hind slowed down as it prepared to cross. Herc shot it with an arrow in the leg and then used that opportunity to catch it.
That smells like Hawkeye to me. Slow and at arrows.
How many times have you
But
gonna bring up?
But he's just he's dead set on there being a Hawkeye challenge. He's ready to go.
Okay, you cannot tell me that there is something that is not fit for that. Come on now.
It's just funny because it's like this is not the first time we throw up Hawkeye.
See, to me, I wonder if this is like a. Is there any boss in the game that's like the boss is super weak, but the rest of the quest is super strong, type of thing?
Oh, I mean, you could look back in like Act 5, technically.
Because my first thought went to that. You know how like Gwendmaster has that Gwen pool before that has like no health.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
there's the
Oh,
do
that's a
not go
good idea.
gentle. There's the do not go gentle lane. That's arguably harder than the Mordo himself.
Oh gosh, that do not go
I mean-
gentle lanes.
Taking that
Yeah.
buffet, the buffet Red Skull, back in the day, I remember that was hell. I had a fun idea for 6.2 on a later one though. I don't know if we want to.
We do.
Talk
No,
about
let's
that.
let that one go. I mean, they can tie
Yeah.
together, but we do use the champion somewhere else for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But does
So
that
we talked about
SP3 do? Does it
obtaining a
just give
speed
her
record.
more?
And we've talked about getting a little more true to the story and utilizing, like the sleep and the slowdown and the capture of this fast thing. So, I mean, listen, I'm down to Hawkeye some big Quicksilver boss somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
also
what I was
down
gonna
to try
say.
to obtain a
Where are
speed
the
run.
Quicksilver bosses?
The only real Quicksilver boss in the game right now is the one that's in Act 8. There's no other Quicksilver boss to my knowledge.
Okay. Where is Act 8? Quicksilver boss?
Point
I
four.
still wake
I
up
wanna say
in
it's like
cold sweats thinking
8.4.
that I was still in Act 6 for real, TJ.
No, it's in point 3 because it's right before
Yeah.
it's at the Havoc. It's in 835.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 3.5, 8.3.5. Yeah, Puppy's right.
Okay.
I'm so good at this.
Is it difficult?
No, it's basically just the usual Quicksilver counters counter the boss.
I remember that. Yeah, it was the D-Gen one, like war something. Right?
Oh, Aspect of Ward. Y'all remember that node?
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh,
that
God.
node. That node sucked.
Block proficiency goes bye bye.
Yeah, unblockable. Hello.
Dude, I wish they still had that quest that had all the aspects. That was I think the hardest event quest they ever did. I don't know if y'all even remember that.
No. Not really.
It was before the Deathless Champs exist. They did Nameless, and
Yeah.
there was an event quest that was all of the Nameless Champs, and they used all of the different aspects throughout the EQ.
Oh yes, wait, I remember this.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
I
gonna
saw
have to excuse
videos
myself
about this,
temporarily.
but
I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
mute and then I will be back later.
See ya.
Those
This
are
was like
old-
2018, I think.
Yeah. That's a hard one. I don't know. Catching something with speed by outlasting it over time. What's a champ?
Well, he
that
got it
very
to slow down
slowly
for a split
applies
second. It was a
debuffs?
part of it
Wait, so
too.
what if you kill the Quicksilver boss using Void, but you can't hit them?
But you can't hit them.
Yeah. So you're kind
I
of
assume you hit
outlasting them.
block, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate
Like
that.
a zero
Doesn't
hit
sound
KO.
bad, to be honest. I honestly don't hate it.
Like
It's
zero
not
hit
allowing
KO.
to hit someone is like not easy.
Because I'm just thinking that using Hawkeye, or using Mantis is like too easy. Because even if you're using a 5-star Hawkeye, it's not hard. It's just long.
What about Quake? Using Quake for that Quicksilver?
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's the slow.
no.
This sounds
there's-
like trash.
dude.
bro.
but there's
I
the
Hey,
like
slow.
this.
it's supposed to sound bad, is it not?
No, dude, that
I hate
literally
watching
doesn't
Quake
work.
gameplay.
There's the
I
slow.
think-
That's the whole point. It's not supposed to be easy. Yeah, I know you can't just Quake her the whole fight. That's why it's not bad. But also, we
But
have
then
to
how are you
acknowledge.
supposed to do the zero hit kill?
I don't know. You figure it out.
Yeah,
That's not my
I don't
problem.
think that's just slow. I think that's impossible.
You're here,
But like,
you get to
if
vote.
we're being honest, right? Truth has made a poll, and my option is not in there.
Yeah.
Good. My idea was better.
Ain't no one around here trying to quake a bunch
Truth
of
already
stuff.
said he doesn't want it to be difficult.
But
'cause he
if we're
just needs
being
to
honest,
revive
Quake is a
100%.
big part of history throughout this game.
Okay,
Agreed.
if we're being honest, if he does that boss using Quake, I think he'd lose whatever subscribers he has. And he'd go back under 1K.
Yeah.
Hold on,
It's
guys.
just like
We got a joke of the
24-hour
day so
Quake
far.
challenge.
Why didn't Spider-Man pass his driver test? Because he was a parallel parker.
Ah,
Wow.
good.
Wow, Gerald.
Dude, I don't know
Wow.
if this is the same for y'all, but when I watch these auto fights, I get so angry because they're playing so bad.
Absolutely true. Also,
This is
why
not
doesn't
the
the
same
AI I
AI we
play
play
against
against.
and other stuff fight like this auto fight? It'd make my life a lot easier.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do some more digging into this one. I'm gonna note here the Quicksilver stuff. North Star bosses. Waiting it out, slowing it down. I mean, maybe it is quaking. I'm not opposed to it, but also sounds like crap.
Yeah, you could just not do the whole no-hit thing, but right, my thought is you're using Quake and you're stunning, right? He's slowly getting more tired and slowly getting stunned, right? And eventually dies from it. It kind of fits, but it's also Quake, and I know people have feelings about Quake.
I mean, I have my max 5-star I could roll in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave. I'm
Okay, brother.
really tired for some reason.
Maybe because
What do
it's
you guys
like,
think?
Because
Should
you
we add the
sleep
Quake in
very
here?
little.
Chat, am I hearing anything about Quake, or you guys like the options we've already got out there? This will get to be a sub's choice because we come up with a couple ideas, but I also don't want to belabor something, right? I mean, we could do labors of Hercules, just figuring out the labors of Hercules, and I ain't trying to do that either. This is already, I'm telling you right now, it's already going to be a 2-part stream. I mean, we're 2 hours in and we've gone through 3 things, so.
oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the actual labors. I'm like, I think they'd be a bit more than 2 parts.
No, it's gonna be a 2-parter, man. 2-parter. Okay, so we're
think
working
the
on
void-
number 3. Kurd likes the void. You guys get to vote.
Yeah.
You make your call on this one. I'll go with it. It looks like people are loving the void. It's gonna be all the more reason for me to awaken my 7-star void. Just kidding.
I think
Just kidding.
Void's a good option. He's been a meta champ for ages, and I think it fits. Definitely
Okay.
makes sense.
Well, we'll let that one go for a couple more minutes, and then we'll go from there. While they're doing that, let's move on to number 4 of the 12. I think what we'll say is let's get through 6 today, and then I think I'm gonna have to reschedule the back half. But we're making progress. We're making progress, and by the time we get together for round 2, I'll have like the specifics laid out for what we've done so far. So we're making good progress. Okay. So the 4th labor of Hercules is capturing the Erymanthian boar.
Yeah,
Okay, this was a
definitely gonna
monstrous
lie.
boar that was terrorizing the region. So let's see. You had to bring him back to the king alive. And let's see. He captured, or sorry, he was getting gifts. Convinced him to open it. They got the centaurs. Got that.
Yeah, I don't know how bringing back something alive translates to MCOC.
I mean, to me, my first thought was something is on your team, does a bunch of fights, and then you have to defeat the boss with something else, and they can't die. That's my first thought.
So basically, there's a whole bunch of background, but it doesn't matter. We can throw all that out and then get into, he went in, he got advice on how to catch the boar. The feedback was to drive it into thick snow and then
Iceman?
catch it, bind it, carry it back to the king, and do that thing. So
You know, there was
the
right.
Iceman and the Spider Pig kind of tied together pretty nice there, right? We got to capture a piggy, and we use an Iceman
What's
to
going
do it.
I was thinking more use cold snap. And there
Or
was
cold
something I
snap.
remembered from back in 6.4. There was that path that was diss track with the energy adoption, cold snap.
Yeah, I remember that
people
one.
struggled on for a very long time.
What are we looking at?
The Erymanthian boar. So it was a big, dangerous pig that was terrorizing an area, and the win was driving it to the snow and utilizing that to capture it.
There's the gauntlet / ordeal spider ham.
That's true. Both of those exist. Using a cold snap.
You'd have to go probably serpent, realistically speaking. Probably maybe the lower rarity one. Or you'd have to go passive cold snap, but we all know who's got that.
Now, I will say, the Void took the win versus the Quicksilver, but the Arrow Champ versus Quicksilver and Northstar was not terribly far off. I'm adding it to the notes, but we may do a secondary vote on that in like an overall poll.
Where's that North Star boss you guys were looking at?
I don't know. I just added him in because I was thinking of someone fast. I actually don't know
Yeah.
that there's a Northstar boss. I'm sure there is somewhere.
Unless there's
Yeah.
one in Epoch, or
There's
there's not one in Wheel.
No, there wasn't.
There's not one in Wheel.
Skeeter's cousin
There's not
says
one in
Maker
Epoch.
versus Spider Pig. What makes you think Maker? What ties that story to Maker, Skeeter?
Could be like the trapping / cornering with the mine, maybe? I don't know.
That's true.
That's
maybe?
not really.
I can see
But I'd
it.
lean like Sable instead, if we're going from that perspective.
Yeah, that's true.
It's too easy.
But it's too.
I think we should go
if
back
we're
to
talking about
Craven.
trapping, my first thought goes to Craven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
go
already
back to
using Craven
Craven.
for something
which
else.
We've already done.
Well, maybe we're using Craven.
Maker's SP3 wraps the opponent. Okay, I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
that's true. You could go
So-
OG Spidey with webbing.
That's true. The decelerate and stuff.
Well, no, like he straight up applies the webbing stats.
Got you. I like the cold, the snow aspect of this.
Yeah.
though.
I'd rather lean into that.
Could go Vision Arcus. Cold air is like his own mechanic.
Oh,
We'd have to find a
that's
Spider Ham.
A
There's
solid
what the Act
idea.
7. There's an Act 7 Spider Ham boss that I think can be done by Vision Arcus.
What about Gladiator too? He literally breathes cold air.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with Arcus is that he literally, like, supposedly drops the temperature around him.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
there
that's
are
an
two
interesting
things.
one.
I think Gladiator is easier while still being hard because he throws SP1s instead of other specials.
Yeah, true. I
That's
just don't
fair.
allow myself into that. Game's
So
even
we're
doable.
saying we're gonna tackle some piggies. There's a few piggies. Obviously, Ordeal Piggy, Cold Air kind of removes anything that we can do with that there, right?
Well, yeah, because it's got
Unless-
that debuff immunity node, so
Unless
that
I
takes
was just
away
gonna
pretty
go
much all the
spam
cold
special
snaps.
ones, but that sounds like a lame fight.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I
we
would
have
not
what? We got
expect-
Epoch Piggy. We talked about doing that potentially with a Mystic, but that's not terribly difficult. I like where we're at with the cold snaps. It makes me feel like I could actually use my stupid Vision Arcus, my Sig 40 or 60 or whatever.
I have
7-star
to
Vision
check to see
Arcus.
that boss is even doable. So it might not be. Was it book 2?
Are there any other piggies out there?
Gauntlet.
Well, yeah, but the Gauntlet one is the same
That's
issue
the
as the Orc.
debuff immune one, right? I don't think that one
Yeah.
makes a lot
No,
of sense.
that one doesn't work unless you're using passive cold snap
There's,
or not using K.
There's 733, I think.
That's
is
the
the
one I,
spider.
yeah. That's the one I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
we did note that one last time.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that one's doable by Vision Arcus.
Okay. So we'll take a look at 7.3.3. And I'll look around for any other piggies and see if we can find some other big piggies. And then we'll continue with underranked champs and Vision Arcus to try to capture that pig. I like it.
Yeah.
Good move. I think Arcus was the right add to that because basically we had the rest of that outlined.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Arcus was a good pull. Okay. The fifth of these challenges, cleaning the Aegean stables. This one's already decided. It's already decided.
Oh,
I
dude,
did know
had-
Puppy did have a good idea, which was to find and report an unknown bug, which I've done, by the way, since we've done this initially, and I'm okay keeping that as a piece of it. But here's really what that is. That's going to be its own video. It might be a stream, but it will be its own video, and we're going to clean up Kabam. We're going to lift the stalls. We're going to let the waters rush through, and we're going to help them clean up this mega buggy trash mobile video game. An impossible task, I know, but we're going to do it.
That's worse than all 12 flavors.
Honestly, I had another funny idea, which was to go through 6.2 with all the champs who have been like the longest bug throughout the history of the game.
That's kind of funny.
That sounds actually really funny.
So what was it? You said go through, what was it?
6.2, which I think is the worst piece of content they ever made, with the most impossible fights, bad designs of anything.
Not
they've
the
ever done.
collector.
No, not even close. The collector was not as bad as people made it out to be. 6.2 on release was genuinely horrific.
Okay, so go through 6.2 with champs that have been bugged. Like
Yeah,
the
but
longest
like
bugged.
specifically champs who have had long time bugs, not like a 1 month fling, right? Champs like, you could say Wolf with his like 6 month reparry bug.
Sinister with the
okay.
Atletico that still doesn't work.
Or like Gallon with the incinerates.
Incinerates.
Right.
So what are the longest bugged champs? Wolf you had with
Mr.
the double
Sinister.
parry or the double medium.
That's a fun. That would be a fun exercise. I actually don't know all of them, but
Gallon
yeah,
is
those
up
are-
there because of the Incin bug. Sinister
Yep.
absolutely counts. It's over. We're at what? I want
I-
to say. We're at what?
Oh
I don't-
god, I
14 months
forgot
now?
about Sinister.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
at like
I
we're
guess
at like
it's
14 months now.
The issue with Sinister is maybe this one isn't supposed to be super difficult because the whole idea of this labor wasn't to be hard; it was to be an embarrassment. So if you want to use champs who are super bugged, right, and are still good, I feel like it doesn't really go against the idea of the labor.
So what if you did 6.2 with like the worst champs in the game?
Well,
Oh god.
don't worry, that kind of
I don't
thing
even-
is coming already. Again,
Yeah, I don't think that's
the whole
possible.
point of this. So the background story is that there were effectively this massive stables that had never been cleaned, and he had to clean it in a day. And so what he did, instead of doing typical cleaning, was they lifted the stables, he rerouted the river, and it washed everything out. So I think we'll find a place, I think really is what I'm saying, for me to do stupid things in 6.2 with awful champions. And I don't mind actually, by the way, I like the idea where this is though, this kind of sub idea of champs that have had the longest bugs. I think there's something unique there. And it may tie into this same thing, but 100% my main focus of this thing is going to be, as our boy TJ said, hashtag cleanup kabam. Let's make it happen.
Super Scroll's a good one. Another good one is oh, I just had this in my brain. Why did I forget? Howard the Duck. His pre-buff, Howard was bugged his entire existence.
There's someone else that I was thinking. Oh my god, I just had it too. It wasn't Psylocke, it was somebody else.
Psylocke has never.
Omega Red periodically had a lot of buffs or bugs. Sorry.
Yeah.
We know Rintra has, but he's being used elsewhere, so
Yeah,
I'm not
Richard was
gonna mess with a
disgusting
bunch
in
of
terms of the
Rintra.
bugs. There was somebody else.
Yeah, Skeeter was reading my mind. We were in the same brain, bro. I was saying that while you were typing it.
Oh, GW, Mr. Negative, no. Kingpin. Kingpin's bugs.
Kingpin
Oh
had a
yeah,
lot
that's
of bugs.
true.
That's who I was thinking. It was Kingpin. Who else
Ironheart was
just
bugged for a full year.
Omega
It
Sentinel.
was. I do love my Ironheart too.
Omega Sentinel with her pausing mechanic.
Okay, we
Yeah.
don't use that champion on this channel, Egg. So, yes.
My bad.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just. Kidding. I don't-
Man God,
I don't
technically.
like that champion. I don't like playing with her.
Cassie-
Champion's fine.
Dude,
Great
Cassie's
champion.
Whiffs,
Not for me.
Cassie 100% counts.
Cassie's whiffs. That's a pretty funny one.
Mangog, in my opinion, Mangog should be up there because of that. Like for most of his existence, his multi-hit mediums or multi-hit basic attacks did not count towards him building up his rage.
Psycho Man's a good one. I think he still bugged. To
What
this
was the
day.
bug?
I just remember his like his different abilities didn't work properly. Like
I don't
three
know.
different abilities, they didn't work. I don't know enough about him, but I'm pretty sure that they never fixed it, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I just don't use him though.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with him. Is like I don't know enough about it. Or I haven't.
I'm just thinking of Spider-Gwen's old SB1.
Mm.
Yeah, we got him on the list. Okay, so we'll call 5 good for now. I like the list of bug champs. Sorry, I got a stretched arm there. I like the list of bug champs. I'm just gonna keep that somewhere. There's got to be something we want to do with that.
Oh, actually,
so with that,
sorry, just while I'm thinking with the bug ones,
yeah.
I was thinking
What you got?
of Dragon Man because he
Oh yeah.
for most of his existence, if you had the unstoppable after special 3 and were dexing, it would count for his heal.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
remember-
about that. I
Y'all remember the
hadn't thought
rogue-
about that in a long
that
time.
rogue boss. That was the main use. I remember the rogue EOP boss where you
And the
used that,
EOP
man.
crossbones too. EOP crossbones too.
I didn't
For
use it
Summer
for
of
that
Pain,
one.
sorry, Summer of Pain crossbones. Excuse me.
Yeah. Summer of Pain. Hold on, yeah, EOP. Okay, is the bugs come? Let me know. I got the notes here. Okay, let's go to number 6, which is probably about as far as we're gonna make it, to be honest. I might go a little bit further, but I haven't eaten yet today. I'm hungry, and I'm getting cranky. Okay, so the 6th of the Labors of Hercules, and this one I'm excited about, though we've kind of shifted our gears in how we're approaching things, so I'm hoping we can maintain the same. The 6th of the Labors of Hercules are called the Stymphalian Birds. The 6th labor was to defeat the Stymphalian birds. They were man-eating birds with beaks of bronze and sharp metallic feathers they launched at their victims.
Sounds
As
like
another
lucky.
note, I didn't know, they were sacred to Ares, the god of war.
Actually, it sounds like lucky.
So they went somewhere, they bred quickly, they destroyed everything. Herc went in. Herc used a rattle given to him by Athena to frighten them into the air, then shot many of them with arrows. The rest flew away, never to return. In some versions of the story... Okay, got it. Yeah, no, that was good. So what we talked about with the birds was beating the abyss with the falcons. That's what we talked about. You know,
Oh god.
or we also included, you know, Darkhawk, Sauron, Archangel. We were playing with ideas for how we wanted to approach that.
That sounds disgusting.
Angel seems the most like he fits this idea.
Yeah. I mean,
So I kind of had an update to this idea, right? The idea is that the birds eventually got defeated. So if you wanted to do Abyss, you could get two Collector and let them all die to him.
Okay.
And
Oh, you're gonna make me.
the-
You're gonna make me do an abyss path and not finish.
oh my god.
Oh, that's savage, bro.
That's so
Oh.
mean.
Oh, that's
This
messed up.
path, and you
That's
bring
a labor
collector to
indeed.
1%, and then you quit out.
See,
Well, the idea is that like Collector is supposed to represent Hercules in this like unbeatable thing, right? Where it's just you're dying.
Oh,
That's
that
my thought.
is brutal.
we could go a different route, and we could say they have to beat, what is it, Necro, Sauron, Abyss, Darkhawk, and then maybe if there's another Falcon or Captain America Sam Wilson, and they have to use characters fear mechanics.
There's a Necro, Sam Wilson.
Yeah, Necro Cap.
Yeah, but like if you're only using characters with fear, can you? I mean, Serpent counts, yes, but ideally you're not.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
was thinking
I
like
think
White Tiger, Cassandra Nova. Who else has fear?
another thing is you just want to make sure that we're getting all the different points of content. That was a big thing last time, anyway. That we were
Yeah.
getting all the old.
That's
pieces
true.
of
We did want to
content
make
in.
sure we checked all the boxes of content.
Yeah.
Which I think we're okay. So we do have Labyrinth taken care of. That's coming.
As long as we touch. Is it like have to complete or have to touch the content? Because
No, we just
technically
want to
going
touch
after
it.
the
It
Dark
doesn't
Arc
have to be a completion thing.
Yeah, so including Darkhawk, then the Abyss Darkhawk would still count technically.
It would touch the Abyss. Either way, we can cross off the Abyss there. Okay.
How about you have to beat all three different Darkhawks throughout Abyss?
There's
Well,
3.
Are there 3 or is it only 2? Abyss Legend.
Welcome back, Joey. Oh yeah, we're halfway through the planning phase right now. We've narrowed down many of them, but it takes time. All right, and it took me time to get to 1,000 subs. Apparently, it's going to take me time to get to a celebration. The good news is my streaming will be back with regularity, so we'll still finish this out this week, provided the guys can join. But you know how it is.
Yeah, there's only
Okay.
2. There's only 2 Darkhawks. It's just
There's
you fight
2
him
Darkhawks.
on- Yeah, you can fight them on 3 of the paths though.
Okay. Okay, so we're still touching the Abyss. I don't mind that. We're still touching
The second
Abyss.
Darkhawk is extremely far in.
He is, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that far off of where you're trying to get me to go anyway. Just go to the Collector and then die. And then
Are
cows
you
coming in
fighting
with go to
Can you
1%
fight
and
him
then die.
twice in the single lane, or do you have to do 2
Yes.
different lanes?
No, path 4 you can fight him twice in the same lane. That being said, if you're using the Falcons, it's not possible to complete that path.
No, well, I think also there's 2 separate things we got to discuss, because one is, and that's kind of where I was getting to, right? We started moving to being like more true to the stories, which it would be defeat the birds, but now we're using the birds. I'd like to pick one or the other. I either
I'd say
use the
defeat.
birds or I defeat the birds. You know what I mean?
I still think you should consider bringing in characters that actually have access to fear, because I think that would be cool.
Well, they're poisoned, right? That's how they're forced to leave.
I
So
thought you said the rattle was like
No,
used to
so
invoke
yeah,
fear
they
or
got.
something.
he gets a special rattle made, rattles them, frightens them into the air, and then shoots them with arrows, and then the rest escape. What's up,
Well,
Alter
the
Ego?
arrows were made with the Hydra's blood. No. If I'm
No,
not
the
wrong,
Hydra's
mistaken.
blood actually were tied to the Aramanthian boar story, where he uses those arrows to kill some centaurs.
My Greek mythology
maybe.
is off.
Maybe I'll
So
double
good.
check
So
something
I'll
here.
take a look, but off the top of my head, the characters that have fear are Cassandra Nova, White Serpent. I can take a look and see if there's anyone else that could maybe that either has access to the mechanic or we can count.
Is White Tigers only activate when they go unblockable?
I think White Tigers is just the start of the fight now.
Yeah,
Okay.
White Tigers is at the start of the fight, and how long it is depends on the sig. But it's just if they have a fear mechanic.
Yeah.
So White Tigers, Serpents, Cassandra. What's his fear? Fear's not a very common anti-unblockable. I'm realizing that now.
No, it's not a good one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, just blame the steady build-up on blockable nodes, not fear.
Yeah. Man, that's tough.
Who else has fear? Just Deathless She-Hulk? No. But I
Yes.
guess we
She
do.
has it on the
Yeah, she
tablet.
does.
That's actually not a bad pick either for this type of content, is she?
I think
Yeah.
we also still want to make it difficult, right? Gentle has a fear as well.
So Gentle, Cassandra, White Tiger, Serpent, and Deathless She-Hulk. I mean, that's a cool team. I don't know how difficult it'll. That's a pretty cool team to bring into content.
Yeah, because I mean, if we're just trying to kill that Darkhawk, Serpent does it on his own.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Right, but he has
about
to get
that.
there. He has to get there is the thing.
Well, it's the first fight.
No,
Well, I think if we did it, we would kill both, right? If
That's
we
what I'm
did it, we
saying.
would kill
Oh,
them
hell
both
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. And
So
to
yeah,
be
so using a
honest,
full
like
team
I
of
wouldn't be
characters with
opposed
your
to then,
access.
if we're talking about this type of team, wouldn't be opposed to broadening that to include Necropolis, because that's a team where it would be laborious, but also not like incredibly unreasonable.
I think
Do
if you're
it.
gonna do that and include Serpent, I feel like you should limit the amount of times you're allowed to use him.
That's
Limit
fair.
him to the Darkhawks and the Modok, I'd say. Everything else is fair game.
Well, not even that. I more meant like you can only use him on one of the birds that you're fighting.
Oh, fair. Okay.
I think that's fair. Okay, so what was the team again? Because I didn't note that down.
Gentle,
Gentle.
Deathless She-Hulk, Cassandra, White Tiger, Serpent.
Imagine having a ranked up Cassandra. This guy trying to get me to give her a gem and rank her up.
Yes.
When is the BG store upgrading? I came back after some time and it still looks like crap. That's a good question.
That's the
Do
neat
we
part.
know?
It's
Is
not.
that soon?
No.
Next month?
So the only store that we have any news of updates for is the Radiant store, and that is not changing
Oh,
until
yeah,
actually
yeah,
next
yeah.
month.
And the Glory
Yeah.
Store.
They
Oh,
did
yeah,
say the
Store's
Glory
supposed to get
Store.
updated
Yeah,
at
they
some
did say
point,
that.
apparently.
Glory Store is
At some
supposed to be
point in time.
updated for like a year.
I can tell you this, Alter Ego. You're coming here, you're asking us questions. What I can tell you is since you've been gone, Kabam's communication, particularly when it comes to store upgrades, has not improved significantly. So it could be just as likely that they'll come out on the live stream next week and be like, hey, guess what, guys? Stores have all been updated as of 5 minutes ago. So,
They've kind of upgraded it a little bit to give them some credit.
Mm.
what's up,
Not,
BK?
not enough,
Good to see you.
but they've definitely gotten better than they once were. Because back in the
Oh.
old days, there was literally nothing.
I'm not sure if you guys are making my life that much easier where I don't have to complete Abyss with feathered characters, but I like where your heads are at. And I think it could still be fun.
I think that's a cool team. Other than Serpent, that's a bunch of characters that really don't get used that much right now.
Yeah, and I think using Serpent for the rest of the fights in the quest is totally fine because that like the
You need
idea
him to
is
kill
not
Modok.
well,
You're
not
not
even
gonna be able to
just
get the
those,
Modoc without the others.
I'm not even talking about that specifically. Just like the whole idea isn't about the other fights in the quest, right? Like we don't really care about the loot cage or anything like that. We just want the other fight, the actual birds.
Joey, we'll probably see price drops on.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, we'll see slight price drops on T7B. I don't think the T4A price is going to change because it's already really cheap. I don't see T6TC, T6B, T3A losing pricing. We might see a little bit cheaper on the Titan, maybe, but I think that's maybe a little bit doubtful because the Titans are still their value.
I think Awakening Gem shards might be cheaper than Awakening
hope
Gem
so.
crystals.
See,
We'll
here's
give you
the,
guys a few
drop
more minutes to
slightly.
vote.
here's the issue with that team and going into Abyss. And I feel like people probably won't remember this, but that second Darkhawk is on a path that you have to take the hood on,
Okay.
and none of the champs we listed physically can do that fight without dying.
What's in that fight?
It's bleed poison every 20 seconds that kills you.
Oh, it's both.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's not something that even like Gentle could just bleed immunity. Okay.
Yeah, it's both. I know because I had the poor mistake of getting to that point in the quest and not being able to finish it.
Interesting.
Joey, I think they're happy with the amount of fragments available. I think they'll just slightly.
Okay.
Seeing a
Well, I mean, I
genie
think
use
what we can do
medium-
is we can say, hey, like I have to defeat these champions with someone who's got fear.
specific. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And I can
and
only
you
use
can
Serpent
only use
once
one per
for one
each.
of those
Yeah,
champions.
yeah.
But we do need to make it physically capable to do the paths too, right? So
Right.
So
Is
it's
there
like
any
a-
other? Are there any other roadblocks other than Hood that you can see?
what's
it
Who's gonna
depends
do
on which
Luke
path you
Cage?
take. What? The Luke Cage? Deathly She-Hulk can solo that.
Can she? Can she? She didn't have anything to
done
do
it.
with Unstoppable though, does she?
Fear. Her fear stops it.
It stops
Yeah,
unblockable,
blockable,
but
not
not unstoppable, right?
No,
all I
If
know,
you did full Deathless Team, Puppy, that's why you were able to do it.
I didn't use full
Because you
death.
get through it.
I thought you did. I thought that's what you
no.
did. Is you did full Deathless Team,
No,
so
no.
she had the grip.
No, I used Deathless She-Hulk. Oh yeah, I legit just intercepted every time that he went on the stop.
Oh jeez. This guy needs me to do skill issue stuff. Okay, I get it. Got it. I have to skill my way through, they say.
Yeah, no, I did that with Deathless She-Hulk at rank 3.
Cool.
Okay.
My team was, I did have Deathless Thanos on the team, but it was not full Deathless team.
Right. Yeah. My bad. I thought you did. I thought you did a full Deathless
Okay,
Team back when that was
okay.
first possible. So that's my bad.
No, Jackie did.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So we will be tackling the Abyss Darkhawks. It's going to be a decent challenge. Then we talked
The
about
Sauron.
Necro Cap Sam. We don't have anything else in Necropolis, right? At this time?
That's bird
I don't
related?
think we
No.
do.
Oh, you're talking
No.
challenge in general. Okay.
No, because we've got
No,
Act
No,
6.
there's no one in the rest of it.
We've got something that's going to cover all of the acts, really, because we'll just go through the bosses, right? All the Hydra bosses. We're just talking
What
about
else
act
is on the
content
list?
right there on the Hydras, right?
Yeah. What else is on the list, Truth? Maybe there's something that we can like. If you mention the names quickly, maybe there's something that'll pop.
Yeah, let me
in.
make some quick notes. Speed and agility. I like what we got there. I like that piggy. The stables, the birds. Okay. So we have Capture the Cretan Bull, which as of this moment in time, that's completing Labyrinth with Rintra.
Yep. Fair.
I think that's the best one we have, to be real.
Which I agree with as well. That's a good one.
Steal the Mares of Diomedes, which were flesh-eating horses.
Oh, yeah, that
We
was
have
the-
vampire, big blade
That was the-
somewhere.
I think, what was it we said? We said like you had to do 6
We
point.
had kill
5
only
point-
with degen. We had complete things with vampires or legions of monsters.
I like
Finish
the
quest
vampires,
full
man.
health on everyone, no potions. That was dumb. This guy, that was Puppy coming up with wild, dumb ideas. Here, let me pop this
Hey.
back up real quick. You guys can take a look at the
What's wrong with that?
sheet. Okay, so we got the Cretan Bull. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I'll let you guys look at that. And then you can go back and
Just select
screenshot
it with all,
if you can,
no
because
potion.
I'm gonna hit be right back. I'll be right back.
The 12th one there. When Truth comes back, going to the underworld, that can qualify as Necropolis.
That's true. But we also we were toying with the idea of bringing back like werewolf, right? Because it says to bring back Cerberus.
Yeah, you can have Wolf on the team. You can absolutely do a Necro lane with 4 champs.
That's true. But we also wanted to use Hercules in that. Because we wanted an
Send them up like
actual,
the auto block lane, maybe.
but we wanted to do like a quest with actually Hercules, right? Because it wouldn't
Like a whole thing?
be. Yeah, it wouldn't be the labors of Hercules if we didn't use Hercules, you know.
Fair. We could use like the Belt of Hippolyta thing. I mean, that could literally just fight Necro Titania with Hercules or something.
I mean, the Belt of Hippolyta not being the 6.2.6 champion just doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Because like his whole thing is he's the champion. He has the wrestling belt, right? Like
Maybe that one should be done by Titania, maybe?
maybe.
Okay.
But like
Maybe you use the champion to beat.
yeah. I'm not sure. I don't hate the idea of beating Titania for the Belt of Hippolyta, but at the same time, surely we have to use 6.2.6 champion somewhere. He was the demon.
Oh, I agree. The belt one I think is a good call.
Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
Nugs? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being one of those 1K. What about cat themed challenge? Tiger, white tiger, saber tooth, black cat.
I don't think it fits into the labors though.
We'll see if we can fit that in somewhere.
No.
We'll see what that looks like. I know Egg had some good ones with the fear champs. Okay, sorry. So I was behind. That was Radiant Store. Keeper T7B. Are you guys just doing Fantasy Everest game content? Yeah, we are recreating the labors of Hercules, Joey, in MCOC style. How long until you believe Kabam will release a champ with fully unblockable special? It's
They already
coming
do.
soon, I'm sure.
Like tons of stuff.
Yeah, I think they mean like we'll always have permanently unblockable specials.
Oh.
Immortality quest. Herc, Serpent Phoenix.
Why do I feel like there's a character with that already?
Okay, we're good. We're good on the birds. We talked about the birds.
Always.
I like the
blockable.
Dark Hawk.
I might be just
I
thinking
think
of
the
like no
Necro's a
combos.
question mark. But if we touch Necro... Okay, so let's go to 8. Let's start working on 8.
Okay.
And
Is
we'll
that the-
finalize it. We'll see if we
that
touch Necro somewhere else. If not, then I think by sheer nature, the Stymphalian birds will expand to include Necropolis.
No,
Okay.
we can fit Necro later. We'll talk about it when
Yeah.
we cross that bridge, Truth. But
Okay,
I
we're
suggested
agreeing
something
that
about
capturing the Cretan Bull is Rintra through the
the-
labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, we're in agreement. Okay, the Mares of Diomedes. Let's see if there's anything in the surrounding story that gives us something else. Okay, he was sent to steal them from their owner. Their madness was attributed to their unnatural diet, which consisted of flesh of humans. They were kept tethered by iron chains to a bronze manger. Oh, there was 1,
Ghost
2,
Rider.
3, 4 of them.
I thought of an interesting idea. I don't know. I know this isn't how it worked, but I thought of using Nick Fury's as like the flesh, right? Because every time that you get rid of a Nick Fury, you get stronger afterwards, right?
Okay.
Because he dies and gets more attack bonus. I wish it actually worked like that. That you would have like an 80% attack bonus after all 4 are dead.
Oh, so what about using Hela for something? Because she gets stronger with every dead team member, right?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
It's not a
Nick
bad
Fury.
one. I like the vampirism idea where you Blade and Morbius and stuff. You mentioned the Iron Change thing, and that again made me like
But like vampires don't eat flesh; they just suck blood.
flesh eater.
I
We don't
mean-
really have a zombie character, which is the thing.
Do we not? I mean, Kindred's kind
No.
of a zombie.
Eh.
Dude, Kindred
Also,
definitely munches on human flesh.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Okay,
Yes,
here's
Sabretooth. Oh god,
here's
we
a
could
few
go like
versions of the end. So let's talk
right.
about how it ends, and then we can keep spitballing. Okay, in one version, Hercules had a number of volunteers help him capture them. After overpowering Diomedes' men, he broke the chains and drove him down to the sea. Upon his return, so there was a kid that was eaten, and then he fed Diomedes to his own horses. In another version, he stayed awake so he didn't have his throat cut. He cut the chains binding the horses once everyone was asleep, scared him onto the high ground. He dug a trench through the peninsula, filling it with water, flooding the plain. And then he killed a bunch of people and fed them to the horses to calm them down. In the third version, he captured Diomedes, fed him to the horses before releasing them, at which point they turned and fled. In all the versions, the horses are calmed by eating human flesh, giving him the opportunity to bind their mouths shut and easily take them back to the king. So there you go. To your guys' idea of human flesh feeding, it looks like that has to be worked in.
Yeah, 100%.
this is a
So-
stretch and a half. There is a storyline in which Hulk is a cannibal.
I mean, if you're going with that, a lot of characters were under the.
Yeah, isn't there like a Marvel Zombies
Like-
run?
I don't remember
I mean, there's
what
the Marvel
comic-
Zombies run, but I'm talking about in particular.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do that, Spider-Man was patient zero in the zombie storyline.
True. It would fit with the Marvel Zombies storyline coming in as well, which is funny.
Yeah.
What were all the characters featured in the What If episode with Marvel Zombies?
It was
Oh,
like
gosh.
everyone, man. It was most
have to go
all
back
the
and look.
Avengers, a lot of the Spider-Verse.
But the main ones were what? It was like Wasp. Who else?
Yeah.
It was Wasp, Spider-Man. Who else?
I'm looking it up. Marvel Zombies.
Oh, you know,
Wasp, Spider-Man, Hulk.
how about you like pick a quest, and then you
You do
have a
something
team of
like a
5
mortal-
champs, right?
We could do something with like a Mortal Hulk. That could be cool.
He kind of eats himself.
Mm.
True, exactly. No, I'm just kidding. Or what were you saying, Cows? What were you thinking?
No, I'm saying you have a team of 5 champs, and then every 2 fights, you sacrifice one of your champs, and then you have to do the boss with the last champ on your team, and it has to be itemless.
You know, it would be fun to take that Mordo, that strength to numbers, while sacrificing people
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
quest.
Oh my lord, puppy! Don't make him do not
Oh
go
my
gentle while
gosh.
sacrificing teams. Yeah, that's evil.
I like the way you think.
Because the actual
What
quest
chapter
is
is
not
that
hard
again?
to get to Mordo, but if the idea is to make it sacrificing champs, that would be the one to actually punish it.
Mm.
Is it the Hydra chapter? It's not the Hydra chapter. It's earlier, right? It's 625.
No, it's
Strength
625.
yeah,
yeah.
625.
Notice how all these like horrible fights that we're suggesting are all in 6.2.
All in Act 6.
Two,
Yeah,
yeah.
6.2 for sure. Okay. Yeah, he's got a bunch of crap on him. I mean, I feel like this is just where I outsmart Puppy and outsmart all of you. And you go, yeah, ha 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 ha, you have to make a team and you have to kill your members and then use someone for the boss. And then I just use Shuri for the boss, who can't have her ability accuracy reduced. And I laugh at you.
Well, how about we pick your team for you?
You wish. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
You could also just.
I do like
just
the
go
sacrifice
mayor's
idea.
route.
I do.
We
I
could-
think that actually makes sense, right? Because then we're feeding something to someone in order to get where we're trying to go.
Yeah, like how many fights are per path, right? Because was it? I don't remember how many there were in these
Oh god,
quests.
I want to say it's like 8.
If there's
2, 3,
8,
4,
you could
5, 6,
have
there's
each
8
champ
per
able.
path. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could have each champ able to do 2 fights before they're sacrificed.
Yes.
Yep. That's
Yes.
what. Yeah. And then I have to defeat Mordo. And then he gets a bunch of stuff. And then you're saying you guys should get to pick my team? That
Or I
sounds
think
like
we can fight
trash.
Mordo with.
Yeah, just let the chat.
Here's
pick
what
your
I'm
team.
gonna sign off on. I am on board with doing this here. And tentatively, I will listen to what team you're building for me. But I will not commit right now live to agreeing with the team they're gonna try to cram down my throat. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I was thinking Groot for Mordo. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Oh, no, you see, I wanted him to use Super Scroll.
Beast. I think Beast cooks that.
What's up,
fight.
Skyfall? Yeah, we're in Act 6 right now. So what we're doing is we're designing a 12-part series effectively to celebrate 1K subs based on the labors of Hercules. Right now we're on number 8. We've worked our way through most of the other 7. We're on number 8 right now, and we're working on stealing the mares of Diomedes, which apparently is going to happen in 625, where I have to sacrifice a member of my team every 2 fights, and then fight a Mordo boss who's going to reduce my ability accuracy by 50%. So
I think regardless of what team that we end up cooking up, I think Beta Ray Bill has to be a bit as the game.
Oh, the king. Is he the only king? I don't think
No,
he's
the only horse.
Oh, the only horse. Oh, I guess he is a
oh,
horse.
I see what he's got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I
Beta
was
Ray Bill should be part of it as the only horse. Yeah.
Do I have a
Um,
2-star
just didn't
Groot?
know
I'm
what else
sure
we could
I might have a
capitalize
2-star
on.
Groot. You know where he's not getting used? In Act 6, because he can't.
You know what you could do, Truth, if you wanted to go with the horse route? You could use the champs who are labeled as horsemen in Apocalypse's synergies.
Oh,
that's a cool one.
That's smart.
I like the
that's
turn
that's
that we
Gambit,
just
Wolverine,
took here.
Storm, Gambit, Wolverine,
Strife.
Storm, and Psylocke. No, Psylocke, not Strife.
Yeah, but Strife is in there. Strife, I mean, his bio literally says he's a horseman.
I mean, so Strife
Wait,
would
so
round
we're
it out
talking
then.
about who he has synergies with, or let's get more specific here. What are we talking about?
All the ones who specifically get horseman bonuses from APOC. Or should I say from like horseman bonuses, but, but everyone who specifically calls out extra bonuses if they're made a horse.
Yeah, here it is. So there's 4 champs that have Bringer of Death synergies. Psylocke, Gambit, Wolverine, and Archangel. It should be those guys.
Psylocke, Wolverine, Gambit, Archangel, and then Strife is 5.
Well, yeah, but you take the last guy as someone else,
Okay,
right?
but I don't think Archangel should be allowed on the team.
Well, Archangel gets 2 fights, and you can't let him do the boss, obviously.
Yeah.
Unless we make him use like a 4-star Archangel, and that's the punishment.
No, Archangel should be sacrificed.
Yeah. Even if it's a 4-star
Yeah.
Archangel, he'll solo the boss.
Yeah.
Do we make him use Psylocke for the boss?
No. I think the
I think
horses.
that should be up to him.
I think the horsemen should be the ones to do the path fights and be sacrificed.
And then he uses what, APOC for the boss?
APOC.
APOC, yeah.
Alright. I'm not mad at that.
I don't know
Seems like
about.
the most
I think like the
reasonable thing you
challenge
guys
should
have come
be.
up with so far.
I think the challenge should be 5-star ascended restricted though.
No, okay, buddy.
For APOC specifically, I think I agree. I think like you can use like 6 stars for
Here's
the
my
horsemen,
6-star, bro.
but I think APOC
Oh,
in particular
yeah.
should not.
I
come in
I
here
don't
with
know.
5
A
stars?
6-star rank 1
Did
or
they
rank
remove
2.
those gates and stuff? We can do all that?
No, he's got a 6 rank 5 already. Puppy is the problem.
Oh damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be a nice 5-star.
We gotta use this
Because the
APOC
thing
right
is, Wait, can you check the Mordo? Because that used to reduce attack rating too.
Oh, it
The
does.
strength
It still
numbers.
does. It still does.
So then would a 6-star really be the worst? Because normally we had a lot more attack rating.
I mean, even with 50, how much health is on the Mordo boss?
300k.
Yeah, okay, maybe not a 6-star then. I think the
Yeah.
5-star.
That's a BG's health pool minus 50% attack rating, so it's basically a 600k health pool, but it's a 6 rank
Yeah.
5 APOC taking it.
Oh, aren't you glad there's no more spite there?
No, there is still spite.
That is
Oh,
fine.
W. We love to see spite. Love to see that.
Is that
Okay.
Gambit rank 2?
No, it's rank 1.
You're boosted right now. Oh no, that's the story quest boost. I forgot they had that with Sigil.
Yeah, okay, so we're locking me. So what are we saying? My APOC has to
All
be
champs
5-star
are bringer
locked?
of
Do they
death.
all have to be 5-star
Your-
locked? Is that
yeah,
what you're saying?
your APOC has to
Yeah.
take boss. Everyone else I'd say is fair game since they're dying after.
No, I think they should all be 5 stars too. The whole thing should be difficult.
I mean, he's
Who's
already using
really gonna
6-star
make me
rank 1
wake up and
Psylocke and
freaking
6-star rank 1
5-star Psylocke?
Wolverine. It's going to be brutal.
Those two can be 6 stars just because they're already
'Cause they're
low
rank
rated.
1.
But
You think Gambit
five-
match should be low rated?
a rank 5 Ascended Archangel should not be coming to a quest called the Labors
not.
of Hercules.
Did not see it was rank 5 Ascended, I'm not even gonna lie. Take that away. Get it out.
Certainly not.
Yeah, we'll allow the 5-star, but yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it should be a 4-star Archangel.
Get out of here, bro. Are we allowing me to have my 7-star Gambit, or do I need to cut him too?
Not him.
No, it's
6-star.
Gambit.
No.
6-star.
No. 6-star.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You guys suck.
Hate us all you want, Truth. We love you too.
All right. I
Thumbs
will
up?
see if I agree to this, but I think ultimately I kind of like where people's heads are at. What's
This
up,
might
Jay?
be the
You're
toughest
going
one
to-
yet.
It's gonna be
Oh,
tough.
this is
Like, it's
not
not gonna
the
be easy. I don't think it's the toughest one yet. Or not the
Yeah,
Necro Abyss one.
This is not that hard in my opinion compared to some of the other ones. I think the Rentro one is actually going to be just.
Oh, the richer one's gonna be
A miserable
miserable.
slog. Yeah, I agree with you. It is going to be a miserable
maybe you start
slog.
like a Q&A session during that.
Oh, 100%. Bro, that's going to be the longest stream ever.
We might have to. We might have to look at like a little bit of assistance for Rintro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What else? Well, we can come back to that because it's still fine. We have other things to look at first.
No, we
But
can
yeah,
go back and
I
do that
guess-
now. So we have 4 more. I think because we're not going to make it through all 4, that we should just recap where we're at and reconvene for the last 4. That's what I think we should do. Because I'm going to run out of time. Okay. We've looked through this enough. Let's get you guys over to look at the sheet. And we'll go through it step by step. So far, we are 2/3 of the way done with the 1K sub celebration planning. First, slaying the Nemean Lion. I'll be fighting 6.1.1 Sabretooth with Craven. Either a max 5-star or a low ranked 6-star. Despair is okay. Do we have any other notes for this challenge that we've put in front of me here?
I think you should. I think you should be forced to use. I think it's the Spider-Man synergy. It applies to
Yeah.
immortality.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay.
Everything else is fair game to help you get through the path. I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. The Linean Hydra. We shifted away from utilizing Serpent into going and finding all the Act content Hydra bosses and including Sword and Flame champs to kill them. So far we've got Gwenpool, Masakre, and Purgs, and we'll dig around and see what else we can. And the champs we have listed are the 615 Bones, 645 Hydra Adaptoid, Red Skulls, etc. And then I'll go dig through, I'll go back through the list and go find all of the bosses I can find that fall under that group. Agreed?
Agreed.
trying to remember where the red skull was. I remember distinctly it's a blue background and he's the right side. Oh, is it 8.11? 811?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I feel like there's more than one, but
There might be one in Act 7 as well, but I know for sure there's one in 8-1.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The one we had to use the poison champs on or whatever. I remember that.
Yep.
Okay. Capturing the Golden Hind. We've moved away from doing a speed record, though I still love the idea of doing those. Maybe in the new fun era of MCOC, we'll make some speed runs. But basically, we're at taking down a Quicksilver or North Star, but really Quicksilver, with either a Void with no hits, which is what won the challenge, so maybe what we lock in, or potentially an Arrow champ versus the other ones if I can find some other bosses. So we'll finalize that one. Most likely it's going to be Void versus Quicksilver with no hits, which sounds awesome.
8.3.5 truth if you wanted to note it down.
Thank you.
You could probably do Crucible for that if you wanted, right? Get through the rest of it.
It's pretty deep, in all honesty.
Well, you can do the normal. You can do normal difficulty Crucible, and then just.
Well,
start
even
on it.
still, like compared to actually just doing a lane in 8.3, I think, yeah.
That's possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay. That's where we're at there. We're most of the way. They're Amanthian Boar. We're at 733 Piggy with Arcus. Maybe Gladiator. But we'll put together a path for that. Have some fun. Capture the boar. Sounds like a good time. Cleaning the Aegean stables. Cleaning up Kabam. We also made this note here about champs that have the longest bugs, which there's something here. I don't know if this is the right application for it, but there's definitely something with long-winded bugs in this game for sure.
Maybe add a Koye to that. She's gotten like just nerfed to the ground so many times.
Which is hilarious given how kind of busted she is on attack still.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chaos going
It
on
really
out
just makes
there.
you wonder how much their data was skewed by her being bugged when they talked about rebalancing.
Yeah, true. It's a fair
Yeah, I
point.
like how they changed her from being just kind of mid to no longer countering the champ she was supposed to counter and being extremely broken.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Slay the Stymphalian birds. So the vote was not to use the feathered champions, but to go beat the feathered champions. And right now, the current plan is to use champions with fear to beat the Abyss Darkhawks. And if we don't fit Necro in somewhere, we're gonna wind up expanding this champion or this this labor to include some Necro fights. So let's hope we can avoid that because I would rather not. What's up, Damon?
Not much.
Our 7th challenge is going to be completing Labyrinth with Rintra. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna tell you guys. I did a fight versus Star-Lord. So first fight, obviously, testing it out. And yeah, it was like a 12-minute fight or something. I think I sent Puppy a screenshot.
You're not doing the easy path.
I
don't think you
actually-
can.
I
think
don't know
you
what path
have
we're gonna
to
do.
for the
We're
first.
gonna do
Not
a
get
path.
like hard stopped by what is it? Magic? Is magic still like insanely like painful on that lane?
Yeah, but you don't have to take that path. But like, I don't think you can take Thor, Jane Foster, or Agent Venom with Rintra. I think you just die.
Oh, you're talking like
Might
no,
be
if
true.
he does the
So
short
we
path
may-
lane, yeah.
We'll have to scope out a path, and we may need to find a way to add some other people on the team to make sure we can do it, right? A little bit of support.
Yeah.
And I am,
Okay.
this little note here for the crit counter. You know Rintra never crits in BGs. I guarantee you Rintra is going to crit all the time when it means nothing in the Labyrinth. 100%.
Yeah, because challenge
All of
rating.
these
It's challenge
cap-
rating.
damage caps, bro.
Sure.
All these damage caps.
Yeah, I did do the first time I did it, bro. I was just damage capping constantly. Okay, and then we just finished number 8, which was we're gonna do 6-2-5. I get to sacrifice a team member every 2 fights, and that will be Psylocke, Gambit, Wolverine, and Archangel, all lovely low-ranked champions. and then I'll get to fight the boss with my 5-star apocalypse. So that sounds super fun. That sounds super fun. And that's where we're at today. So, gentlemen, anything that we want to cover on the 8 things we've identified today? Any last thoughts? Any other shifts, changes, etc.? Notes of specificity that we should add?
We'll talk about getting you either some good synergies or good team partners, or just someone that would make it more bearable fights for the Rincher one. But other than that, I think the rest are fine.
I wonder, it's the Cretan Bull, right? Maybe you could bring Rhino, new buffed Rhino.
Oh God. No, the puppy. I will actually stop you there. Doing Rhino in that type of health pool is not going to end.
No, I'm not saying for like all the fights, but just like as other options, right? Not just Rincher.
No. You do not want to. No, puppy. I promise you.
He does.
Don't.
He hates me. Egg, he hates me.
I have a 6-star rank 5 ascended Rhino. I am trying to find uses for this guy. He is definitely not good for health pools that big.
I think you could have just ended at he's definitely not good. I think that.
No, there's some cool stuff there that we probably won't see till he's a 7-star. But don't use him for health pools that big. That's not going to change. That's not going to change.
Excuse me. You guys got me. I'm exhausted over here just thinking about all the effort I'm gonna have to put into this thing. Oh my gosh.
Your idea, and you invited me.
This was right. Let me make a note here under 7. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. We made it through a stream. I'll let you know when I'll be back. It's probably gonna be Thursday, most likely, what works on my end, but I gotta talk to the fellas, see what's okay on their end. I could feasibly do Thursday or Friday or Saturday, fellas, so think about that. I'll double check my calendar while I look for someone to raid, see if anyone's live. Is anyone live? Oh, Lex, why do you do this to me, bro? Lex with his thumbnails is just something else.
I don't follow anybody in the MCC community.
Is anyone else open but Lex? You guys have anyone? If not, we'll go say hi to Lex.
That I can see.
Not that I can recommend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The plans are in the works. We'll finish it up this week and we'll get to work. I'm going to go start hoarding revives and finding ways to circumvent the rules that these guys have put in front of me. And I can't wait to do it. In the meantime, let's go say hi to Lex. Big shout out to the MVPs of the day. Let's get them back to the front. Our headliners, Andy B coming in, Snaky re-upping the membership, and of course we had Puppy coming in with a solid 11. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate the love and support. That's really just Puppy prepaying me for suffering.
It's a bribery
In the
so that I
meantime,
don't get kicked after banning couch.
Let's go say hi to Lex. Yeah, and stop abusing your power, Puppy. I'll see you guys later this week. Hope you're all doing well. More videos are still in the works. They're coming soon. Peace.